Nobody can tell me them gal ya no come from Buffy. Can't tell me them gal ya no come from Buffy. See them in a shot, so me know say them come from Buffy. See them in a tight, so me sure say them come from Buffy. Can you want me a ya pull out of the socket? You hold on me tension, me hand in a me pocket. Not tell no lie, me woulda slap it and pop it, and then push in the plug in the socket. You home man a roll, you don't know a man a lion. Tell I woulda love to give you this rusty iron. Now let you down like old worthless Brian. When you feel down here, I shoulder to cry on. Me and me friend them have to show cheese all of that they gal fi you one. Question a ask about where you come from. Can't tell me them a gal ya no come from Buffy. Can't tell me them a gal ya no come from Buffy. See them in a shot, so me know say them come from Buffy. See them in a tight, so me know say them come from Buffy. Tell you what me get that sing just like a dig. Like a man do a coconut, that's how we get big. Give me the chance and just tell me fi dig. As if I don't stop it till you lost your fall twig. When God did the key that you heard the line. To hold your heart, you look good to the blind. See how you are walking and wind your waistline. But how we talk when we will know this time. Remember the time when we place the bet. You see me not go manage when me a go get. Christmas a come and me can't see it yet. I can't make your boss couple marry a donkey sweat. Can't tell me then you can't
the man them days again. You don't know, need them and be spending it. I'll kill it just a day, you know. You see? Young from your heart, stay hot. Make sure you're looking fine. Cause you know I've been wine. To make a man walk like wall. You know you can dress in a the latest design. Man wants that the girl isn't mine. But you wanna come to find. Who's there? We don't tell them from when the dollars we are different. Now we not stop also give we bank book spend. Bet fund they also pay the highest dividend. We know in a second place so that we not content. Them can't understand where them can't comprehend. So we break it down simple and tell them again. We go up and in school so we know how to spend. Look the money first and then come back when the school bluffing on the 40 reach high for the events. Walk them and broke them and find some new friends. No man can't come take set for you. It's fire shotty they are ready for defense. So girl from your heart, stay hot. Make sure you're looking fine. Cause you know I'm feeling wine. To make a man walk time wall. You know you can dress in a the latest design. Man wants the girl isn't mine. But you wanna come to mine. So what we say is they far from them and them flex like Mr. Bean. Lego them if them not let start no scheme. Man love woman we have good hygiene. So when you bring them over up them make sure they place clean. Now walk with them and them we no let off no cream. They marry how you feel when the dollars them green. Man treat you good nobody can intervene. Till you rob him and done and them skirt left his in. Tell him when him come with the rifle fi clean. So you know like them the exquisite cuisine. If him still a go on like him not know what you mean. Left a message for you and send machine. Take you from your heart, stay hot. Make sure you're looking fine. Cause you know I've been wine. They make a man walk time wall. You know you can dress in a the latest design. Man wants the girl is mine. But you wanna come to find. What was it? Girl from your heart, stay hot. Make sure you're looking fine.
Make them know. Them better know.
Girl say oi, I sure say I'm a nasty.
When you make it skin cry.
Say oi, I know say I'm gonna be bad.
See your body man a
Girl say oi, I sure say I'm a nasty.
You must have time to pass.
Say oi, I know say I'm gonna be bad.
PIllowTalk Radio. Yeah, man, I'm a Brian Darcy. You don't know PIllowTalk Radio. We post out jingling. Shelly Simone, Gary Bless, Ever Bless. We don't know that every Monday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. on Rhythm Roots Radio. What is that? Rhythm Roots Radio. And a PIllowTalk. And a talk. PIllowTalk. Ufa talk. Your talk. My talk. Your talk.
When you make your skin cry.
Say oi, I know say I'm gonna be bad.
See your body man a pass.
Say oi, I sure say I'm a nasty.
You must have time to pass.
Say oi, I know say I'm gonna be bad.
From your man must they place them set him on it. When men are looking them set him a set. But the way out the spot guy you can't get. Cause your mama always tell you say you are fat.
Know you, baby. Like to get a piece of
aim for Greg, aim for Greg. So jack it up, sing it up like you don't care. Make them know up your niceness this year. Move your waistline and make your extra near. Magla make him see you not expensive here again. Jack it up, sing it up like you don't care. Make them know up your niceness this year. Move your waistline and make your extra near. Magla make him see you not expensive. Give me why you color him. Make him see the property where my miss. And up hours I working, see where him can resist. Y'all bother him, make him take time up for reminisce. You're sweeter than the machine where I sign and glaze. Entice him so he can remember the previous. We're something tight and make him see the empire.
Well, let me say big up all the fans out there listening right now on the Rhythm Roots Radio app or the Pillow Talk Facebook Live. Whatever you're listening to right now is all about Pillow Talk Radio. You know it's 9 to 11, but you know it's always some little damn technical difficulties, you know, and cost, but too much centers out there. Anything we say could have just block the page or whatever. So, but big up all listeners right now. You understand it's all about tingling right now, Gold Star Sound. We have with new engineer. We're hired, you know what I'm saying, because the year, you know, she was apprentice, but now she becomes the official engineer right now. So, big up Lady Imagery. Imagery, just say hello.
Hello.
All right, I don't know if I talk a phone on.
It should be on. Everything's on.
Yeah,
Everything's on and running. Can you hear me?
Yeah, me, all right, no, we can't. Yeah, yes. So, returning back, our host for the first 2019, introducing to you Shelly Simone.
But you guys did a great job last week. It was very entertaining.
All right, yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Well, great.
Yes.
Great that you enjoyed it.
So I had a good New Year, too. I went to Jacksonville with my honey.
Okay. Like we're just jumping right into it.
He got the honey stack.
Yes,
just jumping right into
honey.
it right now. There's no
We're talking about New Year's.
preview to what.
No.
Just boom.
Because
we're
late.
Yeah,
We're
Yeah,
running
right.
late.
We're already running late.
We got to snap to it.
What did you do for New Year's?
New Year's, the actual dates of you talking.
New Year's Eve.
I was here. You know, we had Rhythm Roots, we had Pillow Talk, and then after Pillow Talk, we had events going on. I took in the New Year's with the family, and then after New Year's, personally, I don't know, I sat around, I said, oh, I'm going to go out. I'm saying, give me 1 minute, I'm going to sit down. And I end up, like, do the worst and sit down and drop asleep. So that's like, don't ever sit down.
So did you even watch the ball drop?
Yeah, I'm sit
Oh.
me sit down.
Oh, but right after that.
Right after that, I said, all right, I go check my family, go family them, sit down for a minute. Them pass for a little drink. You know, the sorrel and them something there, and the cake and all them something there. So I sit down and eat, and then I go home, go sit down, and that was it. When I get up, I think at 2:30, I said, John, star, what go on?
But you do a lot, though, Ting.
Yeah, so what go on? But so I go. Can't get to everything.
And Imagery, what were you doing?
I had the flu and I still worked. I worked.
She never sit down.
Trust me, I was dying in the dance the whole time. But I looked cute, though.
Oh, you did? I didn't get to see the pictures
I did
yet.
look cute, though. But I was a cute sick.
How was the turnout? He had a good turnout at Palmer's?
Yeah, he
New Year's
definitely
Eve?
had a
Yeah,
good
yeah, he did.
turnout. And the music was wonderful. They did their job. I just wish sometimes when you get these out-of-town DJs, I wish they'd get more time.
Right.
Because, I mean, that's what you're paying for.
So they
Promoters.
started like around what time?
Promoters, when you get these guys that you're booking out of town, you need to make sure you set a schedule for your DJs and let them know that, you know, you're basically paying this big bill for this person to come in, and 30 minutes is not justable for them. I'm sorry. But, yeah, other than that,
So they
it was
started
a good...
like what time?
Of course, Orlando's always late. No one got there till like...
Well, not the party, but the out-of-town.
I mean, the door, they was there from early. Area Code came out early. They was there from early. I got there at 2. And the crowd didn't come till about 2:30 to go close to 3. And like I said, they only got 30 minutes, which is a shame.
Wow.
Yeah, so...
And it ended at what time?
It ended like, what, 4:30?
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, promoters, when you get these, y'all have to start setting schedules. Y'all got to remember that at the end of the day, this is a business, and just like a business, everything has to be set with schedules.
Right. Yes.
So, It's 2019. Let's get it together.
I'm sorry, but that's why I don't go.
I know.
I don't know that these promoters ain't gonna like me saying it, but that's why I don't go to these parties.
Hey, but that's what we want. We don't want people saying that I don't want to come out because it's boring, or I came to see somebody, I paid my $30 and I didn't get what I paid for. So promoters know what the environment you're trying to set.
Right.
And you have to be strict. Mm-hmm. And DJs, remember, yes, this is a craft for you, but it's still also a business. So you have to be on time. Which goes for me too. But I know no crowd is there at 2. But because, the crowd already knows the setting that we as promoters set already. That, first of all, the big DJs is not coming on till close to 3. Mm-hmm. So the real party is not starting till close to 3. So nobody's really coming out to 3. So it has to start with someone. So I say start with the promoters. Mm-hmm. If the promoters put the DJs in the check and make sure that the vibes is straight from, if you say doors is open at 10, vibes is supposed to be straight at 10.
Right.
There should be music playing, drinks serving, food, whatever. Everything should be already set. Mm-hmm. So if there is something for people to show up for, they'll show up. Because, they show up for the day parties. So why are they showing up for the day parties, but they're not showing up for the night parties till 3 a.m.?
But they're still showing up for the day parties, like,
it's late.
Only an hour or 2 before.
No. Honestly, I've been to Purge. I've been to several other ones. And doors open, I'd say about 4 to 6. About 6 o'clock, you see everybody. So if it opens at 4, about 6 o'clock, you see everybody. Because, they already know you're going to be late as far as setting up. So they're trying to give you that time. But they still show up at 6. Mm-hmm. They show up at 6. Even when I did Super Soca last year, I set my door at 4, and by 7, everybody was rolling in. By 8, the full crowd was there. So you can't tell me that people will not show up early enough. You just got to give them a reason to show up. So we have to set a standard where people can enjoy themselves from early and be able to get their money's worth. That's all. That's all it can happen. Yeah, it can happen, but it has to start somewhere. No, you're not gonna start staying at home.
I've been staying home, Imagery, and I'm not coming outside.
Some events, because we rehash this every day. If you put it at a certain venue, they just expect that. It's just the bottom line right now. Till you change the culture of that venue,
it's not even the venue. I'm telling you,
it's the venue. And
no,
it's
you know why I said
we're not gonna go down the Highland.
Wait 1 second. I'm gonna tell you, it's not the venue because
it's the venue.
It's
the venue.
I've been at Spot Event Center and I've been at VI parties. I've been at Jamaican parties. It's not the venue. VI.
Okay, so it's the venue with the.
I did a
culture.
VI party.
What I said? I said the culture.
It's not the culture.
The culture.
It's how
So VI is doing reggae.
No, it's how. You know what it is? It's how we condition this city in dance hall.
That's what I said.
VI people come out early. I was at a VI party for 3 days. For 3 days at the spot, and from 10 o'clock there was a line, and they end the same time. From 10
Imagery's
o'clock,
not listening to me. She wants to go on her own
What are
train.
you saying?
I'm saying
it's
that.
It's not the location.
Well, Anna, I said first is the culture. So the culture dictates what... The culture of reggae and dancehall know of the spot at a certain time, and it goes to a certain time. The VI people them and the spot, that culture knows is as a band thing and a show thing come to early because it's always packed.
No, but it's also back on the promoter. Because like I said, I've been to dance hall where they came in early, where the promoter came from D-Land.
That don't happen
and
that
the
often.
D-Land people came from early.
10 o'clock?
They came at 11 o'clock. Not 10,
well, then,
but 11 o'clock.
So you say VI come 10 and Jamaican come 11, 12
No,
o'clock.
but this was a Jamaican party. But no, it's not the culture.
All right, so let's
that's why I
go
say
into
it's
that.
not the culture. It's the
If you say the
promoter.
promoter,
we gotta get...
We have no problem with that.
We're just too old to be partying so late.
Well, I saw it go.
And the younger people are going to like Rum Jungle.
Because we're not serving them. They're not.
Regardless of the fact, it is what it is.
You have to.
It is what it is. What?
We rehash
too old
that
to be
every
partying
year.
so late.
No, it not gonna change right now. We're not gonna make a change right now.
And we don't have enough. We don't have enough Jamaican people. to be partying so late.
So always do besides that, besides New Year's Day, can we pass New Year's Day?
We can't jump in a little bit?
Yes,
please wait.
We got Notch in the building.
Give the man a proper introduction. What was that?
I know what you're talking.
In the building.
I don't want Notch talking yet.
Okay.
Until we give him the green
All
light.
right.
You understand? Right now, his talkaphone is turned off. You know what? This interrupt right there.
His
So
talkaphone is not off.
besides the New Year's Day, what else did you went to where?
Besides New Year's Day,
No, you say you went to where you went with the hubby?
I went. Well, I'm not married. Don't jinx me.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Why not?
But we went to his family, and there was a nice New Year's Eve event. Yes, and we made it in time, which I wouldn't have made it if I would have came.
All right. So
What you heard?
So
What did you hear?
What about
I was dating, and somebody stole my headphones.
Oh God, don't rehash back those earphones, please.
All right. So Imogen, what did you do on the first of the day, New Year's Day?
But I was still sick, so I was trying to not die
Okay, so you
on
were
the
sick.
first.
And then we passed that, so we had the first. So this is the official first Pillow Talk for 2019. You understand? So glad all of the listeners that right now tune in. I see people on the app right now. Firefighter, big up yourself. You tune in, big up yourself. On
Share
the app.
and like.
You understand? So I don't know who is in the chat room right now over there. Sir. I still early.
All our
here.
supporters.
All right, the whole of them then.
Kia,
big up
Joe,
yourself.
Palmer, Charles, Kenyetta, Alberto, Manuel, Delroy, Steve.
Emmanuel sound like a Spanish man. Emmanuel sneaking at that.
Fresh, he's in the room.
Must say, yes, and I come. With some Spanish tune.
And I go on.
Come working, just check in, big up yourself.
Yeah, so big up all who just check in. Yeah. I don't know. So we bring a special guest. I don't know if you can see right now. The one of them can see what
I don't know.
Well,
The camera lady.
so camera lady,
see, look. That's
What
why
happened?
I said that camera needs to be on him.
That what he said?
Camera's on. Who's it on?
It's on you. Of course, so she got two cameras, y'all. Look, she's being all
Okay, is it on
greedy.
him now?
She
She's
is gorgeous enough, though, to have the camera.
I know.
Thank
She's
you,
being all
thank
greedy
you.
and stuff.
Pretty little dreadlocks. Curly locks. Yeah, curly locks.
Is it on him now?
It's on him now, so we're just gonna go ahead. Whoops, nope, it's not.
Yeah, no.
Yo, the
on?
place full of
It's
tears
on
here.
him now. There you go. Shelly
Perfect
still gotta be.
sentence?
She gotta be. No, it's
No,
not.
I don't want to be in it.
You're gonna have to move it over that way if you don't want to be in it.
Yeah, you already know you're supposed to do that. Set up the thing for early.
Yes, boss man.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. There we
So
go.
people right now in the building from Pillow Talk TV from 9 to 11. And all the technical difficulties, but we're there right now. So we're glad everybody tune in. We bring to you one celebrity. Because some people say, oh, we bring it too much local people. So
There
I'm
you
talking
go.
to somebody.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have Notch, formerly from Barn Jamaicans.
Hey.
He doing this thing right now. And everybody know him from certain songs. So I'm going to play one song where everybody's supposed to know the artist. As he left, I don't know if he did leave Barn Jamaican or what, but we soon talk about all that. So
Don't get
everybody know
us,
that one.
don't-
You understand?
just don't get us banned.
Is it gonna ban us?
I don't know your play. We'll see.
From you never lie with another man in a bed. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. And you never sex a girl when she on a cold red. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. And you never build a shoulder muscle with your third leg. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. No girl never kiss him off that she don't give you head. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. Well in a bed with man and woman should have gun caress. So fire burn the people where they with the same sex. No matter how you honey and no matter how you desk. No girl not for use your cocky as a cortex. Much less for you to turn to check your one to get a fix. Them won't go through the buck up when you have to take a piss. And you know one no girl to come and kiss you on your lips. That she tongue did a live below your hips. No, you never tell your friend to save yourself from the feds. Tell them it's a nothing no go so. Calm down, people.
We just nearly deaf to all of the people. Like we say, we have Notch live in the building. All Caribbean people know that song. And it cross over to the American market. Everybody get to know that song there.
One.
Everybody
So
knows.
big up Notch. And before we even talk to him
Live in the
about
building.
him endeavors in life, we're going to give him a chance to introduce himself to the people out there who are listening to Pillow Talk Radio, Rhythm Roots, and the boss over there are watching us.
Yeah, man.
You know, see that brother there in almost 2 years, you know.
I lie.
There.
I lie. You been here, man, boss?
He look like
Yeah,
him
yes.
gone.
Yo,
Him gone.
from the year, from
I
like
know,
mid of
I
the
told
year,
him that.
we don't see him again, you know.
But he's here
So
today.
he's here tonight. He's like, yo,
Yeah.
let me see what's going on. So
He's
go and
here
introduce
tonight.
yourself, my general.
Yeah, I go by the name of Notch, otherwise known as Mr. Notch, formerly of the group named Born Jamaicans in the 90s, re-emerged with Nothing to Go So. I want to give a little history about the song Nothing to Go So. When I was in Born Jamaicans, we got booed at Sunfest. I mean, something wicked. Like, that was our first official show in Jamaica, and I remember the phases it went through when we got booed. It started off with the windshield wipers,
Oh, God.
where they were going like this first, and then they started going like this second, and then they started going like this, started clapping. I'm looking at my partner like, yo, what's going on here?
He's like confused.
And then somebody said, yo, listen, we're going to pull you off stage right now. Just take it while the hand claps are going, because what's coming next is the Heineken bottles and the stones, the rocks. We come off stage, and this dude said, yo, don't feel no way, man, yo. I just saw Jamaica stay, man. And this one guy came and said, yo, listen, you guys are Jamaicans. You guys, when you guys sing about your subject matters, it's more of a Jamaican experience where you're talking about Jamaicans in America. We can't really relate to that. At that time, Jamaica wasn't so Jamaican out as it is right now. So they felt like there was a disconnect lyrically on what we were singing about. So I remember looking at my partner, I said, yo, I think Jamaicans don't think we got talent. I think they look at us like we Milli Vanilli. like we some watered down ketchup.
Lip singing.
Yeah, just ketchup, jerk chicken, jerk sauce, spoiling the whole recipe of the spiciness of the Caribbean. So I got really upset and said, yo, listen, one day I'm going to make a song that anytime I sing it in any environment, any Caribbean environment, when I come back to Jamaica or I perform in front of any Jamaican audience, they're going to sing along with every word, every lyric, and sing along with the chorus every time I sing the chorus. And thank God I got booed, because rejection is a thing that shape your character and make you go in the lab and just work hard and try to find something. And I never knew that the day would come that a song like that would shine dimly for like 18 years. And people not even know it. It's the singer from Born Jamaicans. They kind of like think it's Mr. Easy. They think it's another singer. They think it's Mr. Vegas. But it's an honor to come off of a group that was like highly advertised on all these mainstream networks, and then have an underground song that they just know your voice, they love the melody, they love the lyrics, and they just shine dimly throughout. I think I gained more in the heights and more glory out of something that just shined dimly throughout than all the hoop holla of being on a major label, big TV playing your videos, and just over manufacturing your stardom. So Nothing to Go So like a little small like a really big small milestone in my career. So big up all the fans that like the song Nothing to Go So. Notch, another building.
Okay.
So Natcha, you was there. All right. So when the tune released, was it released from Bar in Jamaica?
No. With the group did break up from 98. We reached a ceiling. Like I think most groups last, they say about 5 years, and then they just start war with one another, like brother and sister in the house, and want to move out and set them on wings, find them on nests. So when we broke up, I reemerged back in like 2000. I started to write the song in 98. And then I finished it off in like 2000. I hooked up with Spragga Benz, good friend of mine, and I said, yo, can you redline what I'm trying to create here? Can you tell me if everything is intact? If you see any lines you putting in or adding on to it to make it sound even more authentic? We got done. I heard Tony Kelly rhythm, the Biot rhythm, and I was the last artist to get on the rhythm. And I contacted Tony Kelly and said, yo, I have a song called Nothing to Go So. I want to voice it on the rhythm. And he said, all right, come down. And when he heard it, he was like, yo, this is the slackest, sweetest song I've ever heard in my life.
It was all rolled into
Yo,
one.
I go to Jamaica, and I think Colin Hines said, Notch, the good singer women know from Born Jamaicans, you really are stooped to them level where you need to speak and sing about them thing there. Him say, yo, at Jamaica we have standards. You can't just sing lyrics like Kaki and Cortex and saying things so bluntly, like trim your thing around a little bit. I say, yo, I'm just trying to make sure I connect with what they said we couldn't connect with lyrically. So I'm just glad to say the song catch on, and Spanish people love it, and all kind of Caribbean people love it, and I'm just glad to say the song still shining dimly throughout. And I think lyrically right now what is being said, I think nobody can really say nothing to Gosso no more. Everybody would have said, something to go. I saw it go.
But now I got to agree with the artist one.
But yo,
Oh, God.
Stop it,
Now I got to agree with the artist one in the party. But something goes so. Something goes so, right? Yeah. So, so you write the lyrics of that song.
Yeah, man, me and Spragga Benz.
Okay, you and Spragga.
Yeah,
okay.
we finished it
Spragga.
out.
Spragga came to the studio too, you know, so he's a
Yeah.
friend of ours, seeing me too.
That was
Great
like, what, 3
artist.
weeks ago? 4 weeks ago?
I'm on a good while.
Is it longer than that?
Couple of months
Okay.
now, yeah.
Yeah, great artist, yo.
Releasing his album too. So what's so you said your first was Sunfest with the
Yeah,
group,
yeah, with the group, with,
Born
Born
Jamaicans,
Jamaicans,
right?
yeah.
So the group got there. So and how much artists was in the group at that time?
I mean, there's two of we. That's
Okay.
me and the singer and Edley Shine with the DJ.
Okay.
A matter of fact, we just started do some reunion tours. We did Junior Gang was in our first video, Boom Shack Attack, and I think he mentioned to the promoter in Trinidad like 3 or 4 years ago, yo, I need Born Jamaicans to try to reunite and come back and do a show that we're all going to be on the same bill together. So we started doing shows like 2 or 3 years ago. First show we did was in Trinidad. It had the group Magic that sings that wedding song, and it had Junior Gong and it had Bungie Garland and ourselves. And it was a good experience, and then we started doing more shows in Chile, and we did shows in Colombia. We just got back from Colombia a couple of weeks ago, and it was like 90,000 kids, and they ranged from the age of 12 to 24. I think that when we came out, they were probably like 4 years old, so I think their parents put their kids on to Jamaicans albums in the 90s. So it's a good feeling that we thought all these years we got forgotten. You know what I mean? Like we thought we did our thing, it did what it did, and then we learned that we did pioneer something to some extent as far as like a duo.
Yeah.
So originally, where are you from?
All right, so I was born in Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay.
My father's from Kingston, Jamaica. His father's from Cuba. My mother is Black American, but mixed with Portuguese and Native American Indian, and her father's Jamaican as well. And all her brothers and sisters are Puerto Rican and Black. So after Nothing Negocio came out, I started doing Latin music before I knew reggaeton was going to become whatever it became.
Okay.
And I recorded my first Spanish song in Jamaica, a song called Ay Que Bueno. And then I brought the song back to America. Matter of fact, I created the song in Portmore, like right around where Cartel reside. Big up Tomahawk, Spragga Benz brethren, that they created a facility for me to start creating the song Ay Que Bueno. And when I got back to New York, I let a Puerto Rican kid hear it. He said, yo, this sounds good, but you need to go to Puerto Rico and let the people in Puerto Rico hear it. I let them hear it. They were like, yo, it sounds good, but it sounds too slow. In Puerto Rico, we like it fast. So I said, what you mean by fast? And he started playing a Pocomania drum. Kum, kakum, 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 kak. I said, but hold on there.
Yeah.
But hold on there. When I sing for Jamaican rhythm, them, he said, yo, we've been doing it for 20 years behind their back, and they don't know we've been doing it, so don't let them know. I'm like, yo, but I had to, yo. I said, yo, we had to pay for our samples. Our fathers are from Jamaica, and we have to go back to Jamaica, so we have to pay the toll bill. You telling me that y'all been singing on these dancehall rhythms from Jamaica behind their backs and haven't been paying them? He said, man, listen, that's just, we like it. We love it, and that's our way of trying to be involved musically. So he challenged me to sing the whole song more so in Spanish, and I came back, sang the whole song majorly in Spanish, and then it launched around the same time all this reggaeton started coming out. And of course, because I look mulatto, look like a mixture, they probably assumed that I was Spanish, because my accent when I sing in Spanish, it sounds very much like a Spanish person. I grew up with Spanish kids, Puerto Rican kids, so I had to learn it out of survival.
We have Kia in the chat. Kia wants you guys.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yep, they saying
Respect,
reunion.
yeah.
Reunion.
Yeah. Yeah, we ain't bring it to the States yet, but it looked like it might be happening sometime soon, so never say never.
Well, I was one of those people that when we heard it came out, yes, somebody like me. Because, see, I wasn't born in Jamaica, but my parents are Jamaican.
Okay, so you get it.
You know, and you know how Jamaican parents are. You not Jamaican.
Yeah.
You not Jamaican. So
Y'all
when
fraudy.
y'all came out, we was like, yeah, we are born Jamaican.
Americans.
Yeah.
Bop, 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 bop. Yeah,
So,
second
yes,
generation.
it gave
you know.
us a name.
Yep, true.
Where you say, let go all of the other people them out of them bed now if you can jump up. And that you say?
No, listen, when we was, I was born in New York. And people always be
Brooklyn?
like, yeah, Brooklyn. So every time people would hear the accent, and be like, "Oh, you're Jamaican." I'm like, "No," but it's like, dang, I can't really say I'm American. I can't say I'm Jamaican because people like, first of all, we don't know what you are. So then when they came out, it was like, "Oh, born Jamaican." Yeah, I'm a Jamaican. That's what I am. That's exactly what I am. So it gave us a name. So when they came out, it was like, "Yeah, we beating the tune." Yes, I'm a born Jamaican.
Yeah, big up for that, yo. It feels good to kind of like partake in being like a mascot for a set of demographic of people that felt displaced or always get told you're not Jamaican enough, or you never suffer enough, or you never grew up on tin mackerel, you never grew up on certain things. I think right now though in Jamaica, I think Jamaica is Jamaica.
Yeah.
I've gone to Jamaica and I felt like I was more an American than I was in Jamaica, and I think even some of the Jamaicans would look at me like, "Yo, my youth, I'm not America you come from, my youth." We come from America. Like,
yes.
They feel like they came from America more than I came from America. That's the thing.
That's it. Reach.
Yeah, man, that's it. We don't know if our IG or Instagram. We don't know. Facebook. We don't know.
The world gets smaller as the years go along.
And technology bring it together.
Years ago, it was like nobody could be gay. Nobody could be. But now, everybody is supposed to be okay, and you're not supposed to talk against them. And then you got this whole song. So are they like getting at you for?
They haven't. Nobody's really approached me about it yet. I'm sure if a couple of other dancer artists felt like, "Yo, enough to slap notch on him man too," because he said such and such on the song Nothing to Go So. I just know. I knew lyrically when it was written. I knew the first line I had to open up with is what I always hear selectors talk about in every dance. Every selector brings up, "Yo, if you agree with this, or if you're dep on that side, or you're dep on that side." I just know once I open up the song with that line, every selector's gonna want to play it because they normally would say it verbally. And I knew what I was doing at the time. You know what I mean? To each his own, whatever floats your boat. I know what floats mine, and I know what's going to sink mine. And I know I just love women, can't done to the fullest.
Right.
And I
Bossa Blanc.
Yeah.
Bossa Blanc.
And I knew
you should be able to say you don't like it, and they should be able to say they like it.
Yeah, and
everybody should have
to
their
each his
opinion.
own. To each his own, and whatever floats your boat. I just know what floats mine, and I just know nobody likes bullies.
No.
I don't even think gays like gay bullies.
Right.
To bully them or bully straight people, and they probably feel gays that are bullies trying to bully straight people. They probably look at them like, "Yo, you give the gay people a bad name because you're bullying straight people or bullying other gay people." And I think, like I just remembered, I just saw something recently when Buju Banton said on the way to the studio, he doesn't take inspiration lightly. He heard over the news that there was a pedophilia pastor that was trying to engage in the same-sex act with a minor. And it pissed him off to a point that he said, "Yo, I don't take inspiration lightly." And as the inspiration hit, he hit the studio, and he was specifically talking about a pedophile who's bullying the same sex that was a minor. That really pissed him off to discuss particularly saying Batiman to him.
Right.
And I always knew that. I always knew that it was, Jamaica has a thing where they're very anti-pedophilia, very anti-molestation, very anti-daddy don't touch the same in the family, brother shouldn't be touching the same in the family, or pastor shouldn't be touching the same sex. That's supposed to be someone that you trust and confide in. And I always knew that that was really, and they had a boogering law from UK that was imposed on even the colonies. So I just knew, and they hold on to the Bible, the book of Leviticus, that discuss about saying man shall not lie with another man. So you got all these things that's a part of embedded in the culture. You can't expect overnight them to just fully embrace all of a sudden every gay person who's not a bully, or every gay person wants to just stay gay amongst gays, to all of a sudden them giving them a pass when most of their history they're hearing about the boogering law, the book of Leviticus, the pedophilia rage that was happening in Jamaica.
I
Like,
keep saying that word. I'm not sure if that's a word.
pedophilia. Yeah, that's pastors. I mean, you look it up.
Okay, you do.
Pedophilia?
You do know what pedophilia is, right?
No, I never heard that word.
A pedophilia is a person that basically is the situation that we're watching now. That R. Kelly, surviving R. Kelly, he's a what would be considered
a pedophilia?
Yes, it's a
pedophilia act.
It's an act. Yeah, that's.
Let me go into my my
Yes,
dictionary.
that's
Yeah,
people
definitely.
that like
Pedophilia.
young.
We're not even want to hear that word, the
don't know.
dictionary. We're not
Love
even want to
that
hear that
young
word right now.
Where is
Oh God, she's like Google. Yes,
pedophilia?
yes, it's people
Yeah, it's
that
an actual word.
It's people that love adolescents. Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't heard that word,
have not heard that
especially with this surviving R. Kelly going on now. I'm pretty
He's
sure
disgusting.
we're not gonna go on that one.
That's a
Not yet.
whole-
We're gonna save that
That's
for
a
something
whole
that's
nother.
a series on its own.
So Natch,
Right.
would you say that that song, because I'm a selector, right?
Mhm.
And when we hear it, yeah man, big song.
You can't find pedophilia in the dictionary.
And she touched on it and
By the
say,
way.
did you get, you say nothing about become of that.
Yeah, I never get no backlash.
Because it's either, neither you or Singer J really, the two artists really, and then everybody before that era. So you have
Yeah,
Jixi and
everything.
Buju really kind of get,
Yep.
Sizzla
catch
kind
some
of get
flack
into in a little party too.
But let's talk about this.
So in a sense, we're not gonna say why that never, because we don't know.
I think because the way me, matter of fact, nothing got so come from a melody by a rock group named Twin Spin, I believe, and the Two Princess, tune named Spin Doctor. Da, 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 go ahead now. Da, 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 da. So the way me curve it with the patois and the melody and how I sang it, I guess it disguised some of the lyrics so much that you would really have to listen to it over and over and over to detect what I'm really saying. I think people was more intrigued by the melody and how I sang it so much
Then you care about
than the
word.
lyrics. And then as time went by, they're like, yo, you know what he's really saying here? You know it's too late. Like they just they caught it to the melody and they're like, but I think other songs were so blatant, so blunt.
Okay.
And let's not trip, because I've heard they've had a club in Sweden named Batti Boy. That was a gay club.
Wow.
And one song they loved to play was Boom Bye Bye.
Are you serious?
And didn't have no problem with it.
They didn't know what they were saying.
Whether they knew what they were saying or not, they didn't have no problem with it.
Listen, they
And
had,
it was a club called Batti Boy, and it was a Battiman club.
somebody didn't do their research before they went.
But that's the thing
live.
about music. That's the thing about music. It's a universal language, and if the
Right.
melody is so catchy and make you feel good, sometimes you ignore the lyrics and don't even trip and think that somebody has something. I guess that sounds offensive. And again, Buju's song, I mean, I heard him say it. I heard him say it like he said, "Yo, I don't take inspiration lightly." I think Michael Jackson and Prince used to have this little war. God rest their soul, R.I.P. I think Michael used to always say, "I need a studio on my tour bus," and everybody was like, "Yo, why are you so obsessed with having a studio on your tour bus?" He said, "I just don't want God to give Prince all the hit songs." And Buju was saying that, yo, whenever inspiration hits him, he don't delay and I'm gonna procrastinate. He just gets right to it. If he got hit by some anger, and it was righteous anger at the time, and he was really against the act of pedophilia by a pedophile trying to do the same sex, homosexual to a child of the same sex, and he's mad about that, and he's addressing it and saying, yeah, dealing with that particular Battyism or that Batty boyism
Right.
with a pastor, that's what he's addressing. He's not addressing across the board. I don't think he's met every person that's gay across the planet to say he's against every single one of them. And you know, in the entertainment business, there's there've always been so many people who've had different lifestyles that we all have to work with. And as long as they don't bring it to us and try to bully us in a way to say we got to go along with certain things in order for our career to prosper, we're not going to be so judgmental to be like, yo, you can't work with us because you're this. If you get the job done, you get the job done. Just don't bring anything extracurricular into the workspace.
Exactly. That's why they say
So-
keep your personal out of the business. You have to.
Yep.
So what do you call home?
Man, I'm a citizen of the world. Like all of us are right
Everywhere
now.
is home.
Yeah, like, I mean, I was based out of Hartford, Connecticut. My father moved me out of the hood when I was 11, moved me down to Maryland, D.C., Virginia area, put me in Catholic school, military school, and then left Maryland, moved to Hollywood for a couple of months, moved back to Maryland. Then I finally moved to New York. I moved to Jersey first, then Brooklyn, then the Bronx. Stayed in Bronx for like a lot of years, and then went right back to Hartford, Connecticut, back in D.C., and now I'm just breezing through Florida. Like, I'm like 18 years overdue to be living in Florida now, so I'm just passing through Florida. I might consider making Florida my home.
You don't bleach. You been bleaching?
Nah, it's
Oh,
the
God.
cold winter.
Yeah,
And the only ambi I use is ambition, yo.
He said he's been in AC all this time.
Yeah,
That's the AC.
We have some family up Hartford, you know.
Word, serious
Yeah, man,
thing.
some
Yeah,
family
man, you
up
favor
there.
some people we live up there.
man.
I really think. Yeah, the
Family
bleaching
in
thing.
Bloomfield and-
I'm a big fan of melanin. I've been studying melanin since a little kid. Once I got a lot of racism kind of acts done by Puerto Rican kids, done by white kids, it made me investigate my blackness. My birth certificate say mother black and father black. It made me investigate so much about melanin that I'm even wondering why people are even bleaching in the first place.
Well, light-skinned men. Either way, light-skinned people like dark-skinned people. Dark-skinned people like light-skinned people.
Oh yeah, my grandfather's blurple,
He's the bird.
like black and.
So you're
black.
attracted to dark. What are you? You're attracted to lighter women, right? Well, of course, he's probably not going to say that with me sitting right here, right?
Brown skin.
He better say brown.
Wifey
But-
is no, wifey is brown skin. She's a brown.
she
nice,
is-
yes,
right.
she's a
So
nice
it's
brown
true.
color.
Darker men. They always like to say, "Oh no, I love every woman." Oh, I love every. But you're attracted more to the opposite color.
That is not. That is
Not
Not
true.
across the
What?
board.
Not
Not
true.
all the time. Not all the
Not
time.
The
That
majority,
can be
most
some-
of the time.
No,
Some people.
No, not everybody.
Yeah,
Not-
some
I ain't
people
gonna fake.
like what them like.
I ain't gonna fake. They have created the European.
He's like, I'm with you.
He's admitting
Who's that?
it.
The
He's
manager?
admitting
Is that the
it.
manager in the background?
That's Ricky G's. Yep.
Yes,
hold
he's
on,
like,
hold on.
I'm
Big
down
up
for
Ricky
the brown
G's.
skin.
Another
General, all
building.
right, the boss over there so say yes. He's very light, so anybody else would be what?
Oh, okay, we can take a room tour. We can take a poll of the room. No, let's take a poll here. Let's take the poll of the room, and that would be the judge.
No.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to only speak for myself because
Yeah, you
I
can
always
speak
do.
for
I
you.
never speak for the majority. But growing up, I'm considered dark skinned. I was always considered dark skinned. And for a while, if you see my family, my mom's light, my sister's light, my brother's light, everybody's light. And I'm the only dark skinned. So growing up, I already felt bad because I'm like, why I got to be the only one darker than everybody else? And then everybody would be like, that saying, I hate it. Oh, you're so pretty for a dark-skinned person. So then growing up, I felt bad. So then I used to have crush always on the light-skinned guy because I felt mentally in my head that something was wrong with being dark. So I think a lot of it has to do with...
So you don't bleach?
I've never bleached. No,
I never bleached either.
Because I found out...
But think say I got to that and
No,
start
but,
saying
but,
bleach.
a
has
lot
it
of,
better.
but that's why a lot of dark-skinned people have that thing where they want...
So me I what? Where you just say my
You
complexion?
would be dark. You'd be
You're
dark. You're
and
dark.
you like
Okay.
white women.
I'm dark. And me never think about bleaching or not like that. Me never think them weird.
No, but you like lighter women. That will even
that is not...
yes.
That is
yes,
what I'm
you
talking to. No, that is
do. No,
not
that's
true.
what. Ting.
No. Let's not go in
like
there.
saying-
What I'm saying is, I'm talking. Yes, I'm dealing with a lighter person.
Yo,
But
you
it's
are,
not
you
what
are.
alone.
I did a study one time when I was in my teens. I worked at a movie theater and I stood at the door ripping up tickets. People come and watch a matinee or whatever. I said, let me see if I like girls because they're light skinned. Let me see if I like girls if they're dark skinned. And I realized that light skin can't make you look pretty. There's some ugly ass light skinned people. And there's some pretty ass dark skinned people.
Right.
And
Okay,
really,
but
when it
he's
comes
light.
down to
He's
it,
going to say nice
I'm
things
not.
about
No,
dark
no,
and
no,
light.
no,
you might
That's
try to
my
make a
point.
comparison.
nah, man.
Yeah.
My grandfather is black, blurple, black. Came and picked me up every weekend, showed me love. Puerto Rican people made me feel like I was the blackest person they've ever seen. White people, when I went to school with them, made me feel like I was the blackest person they've ever seen. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, I can't get away with this whole I'm light-skinned thing. Because everywhere I go, they're reminding me that I'm black. So I never in my mind conditioned me to feel like I had a pass. I felt like my color was my character was my color. I 50 in which part, anywhere I'm at, and whoever I'm amongst. But everyone will bring up something about black. How come black people have noses like that? How black people have hair like that? How black people have lips like that? And it always fascinated me that out of nowhere, we're cool, but out of nowhere you want to bring that up. I would investigate it. When I investigated, I realized that somebody played a con game on us black people. Somebody played. I don't know who did it, but when you really investigate,
Oh, we know who did it.
when you really investigate, it don't even make sense that we even like now women are getting surgery to enhance their lips before they used to call you bubble lips. If you have Now they're getting.
But you know
The
what?
question
They're
is,
getting tan-
are women
tan
and
bed.
men attracted to the not whether or not you like the color of your own skin, whether or not
opposites do
women,
attract.
Yes,
Opposite do
Not
attract.
always.
Yes.
Because I know a couple of people, they're
Alright,
dark skinned and they look for that melon color. They love that melon color. They date that melon color.
Oh, I wouldn't deal with a dark skin woman.
No, of course. I said more attracted to.
Okay.
More attracted
More
to.
attracted. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you clear the
Yo,
air.
society,
Exactly. She said
the
more
media has brainwashed the world.
It's not the media. It's just that person. Because we're dark, we like lighter men because we feel with our skin, personally, whatever, it just evens us off. Darker men.
And this is where we are now with the multiculti or the multicultural, or everybody's mixed, or everybody's they're beige, or everybody's Japanese black or Chinese black. And everything's mixing with black now, where it's brown and black. Where we're at that stage where all of us now are in between. We're in betweenies, so to say. At the end of the day, I think everybody gonna think if someone's attractive if they have the golden Adonis ratio physique, and when you look at somebody, they got a lot of symmetry, and if their body has a nice hip waistline ratio, like all of us across every culture, every race, every color, we all looking at: is it symmetry enough? Is it symmetrical enough? Is there physique there? Does the eye sit right? Does the cheekbone sit right? Because you can look at any race, any color, we all looking at the same thing: the cheekbones, how the chin is, how the jawline is, and all that jumps out of us. Man, that's attractive. Or no, that's not attractive. So I think it's more of that.
You think it's more that?
Yeah, I think it's
that.
I think the human eye.
Whatever thing.
Yeah.
What are you more attracted
Symmetry.
to, camera guy? Darker or lighter women?
Woo!
Okay, the ratio is darker or lighter?
I like them all.
Yes.
Depending on what
Stand
the
up
day is.
straight, brother.
What?
Yes. Hold it for the whole of it. You can't too talk
You
about.
have to, more attracted to you find in your past than not even now, but before. Darker or lighter?
All my girlfriends before this current one were all dark-skinned women.
Okay, thank you. That's 2, right?
Oh, God.
He said, what? Wait.
Dark.
Wait. He said
The
before
three dark-
the
the
one
three
is
light
hold
and
on.
this three dark
Let's return back to the
Okay.
question. Natch answers to the current one
Right.
is not.
Right, we're not going. But the majority.
She said we ain't going with
the
current.
majority. We're not going with current. We going with majority.
What if 90% of there was one night son and him there with that one for 20 odd years? That don't count?
No.
All right.
There's 3 dark men in here and there's 3 light. So it's already
Doing a poll, yeah.
darker or lighter. Lighter. See? So he's already. We don't even have to ask you guys.
All right,
because
bless.
he's already. Yeah, thank you.
Bless me, boss.
And you already have your lady that's light, so it already.
All right.
And
What
your
would that
lady light
mean?
already.
But what
too.
that mean? That don't mean nothing but like pink.
Whatever. So.
All right, let's.
The majority of
All right,
that story is.
All right, you win. You
Thank you.
happy? You win.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so Natch. All right, so would I say Born Jamaicans, Boom Shack Attack was the big song, right?
The big, yeah.
We move from this, you say, boy, Ray, you go back to Jamaica, you build a big song now,
Yep.
nothing to go so. And then there's another song where come out where about the VIP now, right?
Yeah, Black Chinese crew.
Right. So
Super Dupes, Willie Chin,
and,
Bobby Chin, yeah. All
at
crew.
the time, I think, as a selector, I can say when it come out, I think it was there was a woman.
Co-parent.
There was a woman singer start the whole rhythm where, as a selector, I talk about woman get the song. So I think it's the woman.
Nina Sky.
Yes.
Yeah,
then
Nina
your
Sky,
song
yeah.
now, and then Elephant Man do the dancing
Dancing
tune.
tune,
And
yep.
Everybody kind of, I think it from there so it take off because it's a good song.
Yeah, man. When then I juggling a little bit, man.
So right now, on Pillow Talk, I'm gonna play the next song. You know, this song is the VIP, another big song of this catalog. So if let me say, if you don't know nothing about the
we'll go
artist,
down the memory lane. We'll go down
go down the memory lane quick.
Yeah.
Everybody wanna be in the VIP, but VIP it ain't for everyone. So know your place and watch your space when you're VIP. Nobody push up like you want cut in. So tell them, drive me back at the line. Get back, get a decent like time. Get back, hey. Try the back of the line.
Get back.
Better wait a long time.
Get back.
Hey, girl, you better mind.
Get back.
Hey, girl, you better mind. Hey, girl, you better mind. They saying ladies don't deserve to be VIP. If it's up to me, I'll make sure they be the first ones. Up in line, really looking fine, really sipping wine, martini. So boy, you better mind. So boy, you better mind. Try the back of the line.
Get back.
You don't see my time.
Get back.
Hey, boy, you better mind.
Get back.
Hey, boy, you better mind. Hey, boy, you better mind. Try the back of the line.
Get back.
Better wait a long time.
Get back.
Hey, girl, you better mind.
Get back.
Hey, girl, you better mind. Hey, girl, you better mind. Everybody want to step up in a life, and they want go rush the hype and try cut in front of the line. But in the one and them try to pass them place, try to itching and miss space, champagne and splashing at them face.
Stop it! Stop it! Calm down!
Champagne and splashing at them face.
Stop it! Calm down!
So, let me say, if you never hear the artist song besides the no gossip, no, there's another one, right? The song,
Yeah,
see
man.
it? Big song that you know.
Yeah, man.
So, I guess go down the idea of this song now, because you say is Black China produced it.
Yeah, man, the Copa Rhythm.
Yeah, the
Yeah, the
Copa
Copa Rhythm, yeah. Me did meet Super Dupes same time with that Vice, not no gosso. For Tony Kelly. Richie D introduced me to Super Dupes, and we make a link, and he was a big fan of Bunch Americans. And we just connect on a production level and start exchange ideas and try understand how to make new versions of Bunch American sounding music. And from there, he said, yo, Natch, I got a rhythm. You want to jump on it? And I said, all right. I know nothing. Me try it. I voiced it on the Coolie rhythm first. And I let him hear it. He said, yo, why don't you just put it on the Copa rhythm? So I bashed it out. And it was a good look. It was one of my shine dimly throughout moments. I mean, when Bunch Americans broke up, I kind of wanted to reinvent myself and not be associated with the big hype of our group to overshadow any kind of solo efforts that I was not really intentionally trying to do. But I think I had to survive and keep on doing music with or without a partner. And it felt good knowing that these songs were embraced without the big machinery brainwashing people to like them and people just liking it organically. So a good something, man. I started to feel like a real yard artist where people don't know how you look before YouTube come out on IG.
Right, yeah.
Where them just hear the song, like the song, and just get the song a strength. So I started to feel like one of them.
Like you said, the real underground
Yeah,
kind
the
of.
real love. The real love, yep. I think coming off all the big TV love is cool, but they're not like the real love like this, where people don't really know who you be and them just love your talent. So something that mean a lot to me.
So the years you do your song them now, and so where has Natch been in dancehall? Because right now this is me would call it in my days like the third part of dancehall.
Yeah, I really
Want to
think.
Kill a Beanie Man days.
I really think.
You had the Movada Vibes Cartel days, and now you have
Reaging.
the Lightning King, and you have the Governor
Popcorn,
days
yep,
right now.
Governor, yep.
So where is Natch in that
You know,
level
sir,
right now?
I'll tell you something. When we did go to Jamaica, I think a lot of the yard artists kept on looking at me like, yo, you're really in the NBA league on TV, BT, record label and everything there. And you come down to Jamaica and I try play like you're an N1 league player and I try take off the season like you really just down here struggling and try to come up. They're like, yo, you waste your time down here with we. We are try to reach part which part you there. And you down here try. And I'm like, yo, it looked like I got to the NBA too fast and I didn't pay enough dues in the N1 league or in my college era of like practicing or recording or putting out enough songs. So I'm just repaying my dues that I didn't pay earlier on. And people said, yo, Natch, you go too hard. You're a singer. Just sing. You don't need to kill yourself to try to prove how much Jamaican you be or how much you can DJ or sound like a Jamaican. If them know you have to do hybridization kind of music, American fused with Jamaican music,
Right.
if that's your thing, that's your lane, just run with that and make it work. So I have a whole heap of catalog of some real hardcore dancehall songs, but as years went by, I think I lose the fire a little bit. People say, yo, you waste your time, because the man them kill up themselves in Jamaica if they try to reach, to come out of there and reach some which part, and you up here in America. And I'm like, yo, I hear you, but I don't look at it that way. I mean, I see the more we stay in America and try to do dancehall, we don't go to the Mecca. You can't say you're Muslim and you don't go to Mecca and walk around
Correct.
the block. You feel me? So I think some last effort I made was Genius make a rhythm for Kirk Riley. And my voice a tune called I Know What You Like. Think you have piece of it if you can draw off it.
Which genius?
The Genius, yeah, Freddie
No,
McGregor
Freddie
song.
McGregor.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the song name?
I Know What You Like.
Let me see.
Suppose that they are.
Now look.
see
Let's see if me did have that one there.
Yeah, it's on the rhythm. Kirk would have killed me. Hold on.
Okay, me have it. Find it.
You find it.
So yeah,
Yeah, that the Genius produced that for Kirk Riley. Kirk Riley said, "Nudge, if I drop back in the dance neatly," and when Kirk and DeMarco make the Jambian rhythm,
okay.
Kirk said, "Nudge, I want a Spanish tune from the Jambian rhythm." I'm gonna think me give you that one. What? My voice a tune called Fiesta on the Jambian rhythm. Like I think my voice song right.
Charlie Black rhythm. Yeah.
Right after Charlie Black's voice theme song, I think
Okay.
my song was the second song, and I never really push it still, but me still in it still little bit. But my thing I was I try to do some fusion thing, like I was I try to fuse it up with Latin music, fuse it up with R&B, fuse it up with some different things. 'Cause variety of the spice of life, yeah, man.
So you would have said, alright, so what me say with the artists at Jamaica now, as in everybody have 20 songs I push out 20 times. At the same time, everybody push out them songs.
Song a kill song.
So song a kill. So there's no, and right now it's like you kind of have to put out 10 songs. Them say, oh, you know, about that, that 3 months, so
Yeah.
You flap out.
No, you're
Right
my problem is, me as a man will love hoard. Me love hoard my song them, cause I realize songs sometimes like a newborn baby where you don't want to run out in the street and get hit by a car. And when you put out songs, sometimes your song can get lost in a cyberspace. People listen to your song for the first 8 weeks. After that, attention span drop. Then forget about it. It become like disposable. And if you don't have the proper video, proper marketing dollars to make your thing last longer than 8 weeks, sometimes your tune will sit up on a streaming platform and people not even know it's there. But I have over like 400 songs. I'm going to release them yet. I'm going to put them on the streaming platform. But I think that year I'm going to start unload and start hold up my thing there, man.
No, man, you have to push them out.
Yeah, and start.
The people them want to see and know so you're doing
active.
work.
Yeah.
So that's where social media did, you know. So it's either you draw to social media or you just put out song and them can't deny it. Because artists do work and listen. So as an artist with a great voice.
A real thing.
You get me?
A real thing, yes.
And look at it this way.
The way the device now to it.
Right. So look at it this way now.
No silicone breast spice.
Do you feel as an artist right now that's replaced Natch in a dance? Because the only person who would compare you as is probably Chico.
Chico, I'm a brethren too.
At that point,
I'm big up Chico because Chico make it possible for me even record my Spanish tune in Jamaica, the Ike Bueno song.
Right. Okay.
Me as a man, everybody when you really dig my catalog and you really listen what kind of songs me involved in, you really get to understand. So my voice can change up and sing different style of music and different genres. Where me not feel like me hear artists yet we can go through the levels where me go through as far as for sing Spanish, sing R&B, sing straight dancehall, sing lovers rock, one drop, roots music, dub music. I sing all of them. If you investigate, natch and seek, you will hear me do all kind of things and you say, boy, well, the artist is not normal. One can sing all kind of music and use them voice all kind of different ways. So I don't hear them yet. Me hear some man use auto-tune and them kind of itching on my register, my vocal register. And I'm proud of them still. Because them take the business to our next level and them have a new audience when them can entertain, where they might not even know about my levels or some songs when we put out. And music is a continuing thing. Like, it not stop with one artist. Like, it have to continue with new artists. That's how it works.
So, Natch, as an artist now, and you have these great songs now, as selectors, did you ever get caught in this? I may ask the dub plate world with dub plate and them something there, because to be honest, I don't know if maybe a year and Natch playing in a clash like that.
Just people link me for the Not Nagoso dub, for like a killing kind of a way for just murder some sounds with Not Nagoso. But people know me through singing some intro acapellas for like Black Chinese and some other songs. When we do some like Luke D and Lust, I'm kind of Bobby McFerrin and Boys to Men kind of acapella thing them. Right. Yeah. So I'm gonna catch me practice with dub plates. I love dub plates. So I'm gonna catch me practice with it.
So here's another thing. Selectors when I listen like the artist in there.
Yeah man, Natch Online. Anything day and night place. Natch Online. Everything with me is Natch Online. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. My website is Natch Online.
All right.
Log in.
All right. So with your quality of songs, right, and the years you've been in this business here.
Yeah.
What knowledge would you give to the youths them right now? Do you feel that, like, everybody has their preference of, the 90s music art is the best.
Yeah.
And if them born today, they probably would have said today's music is the best,
yeah.
right? In your years of doing music now, would you say that the best... To me, I gotta say just because it was more exclusive and it was harder to get your hands on certain things. That's why I say that era was the best. I'm not saying it's the best in talented music and arts or the best talented artists in the world. I'm not gonna say that. I say, if you had to be anybody,
more cherished.
You had to put in work to do that.
Yeah.
And there was no social media, so this a man can't know about you unless you're good.
Yeah.
No, whether you're rubbish or not, them can't know about you.
Yeah, and that's dangerous because it oversaturate and it distract people and people get so much music that they don't even like when they keep on seeing new music. They're like, another one trying to do music. Another one is a karaoke. They look at it like it's a karaoke attempt by everybody where they don't even feel like it's special or unique anymore. But it's available from artists that are really good, that you're really into, where them can't feed you constantly enough and wait whole heap of time to get some goodness from them. But definitely the 90s. I said the 90s era, not because I'm from the 90s. It's just, you could tell a song, or how good a song is or how talented the artist is when the song lasts more than 5 years. If your song only lasting for 8 weeks of hype and then people forget about it, I'm not sure.
Now, do you credit that to all right, so a song come out today.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be a selector, your daughter can hear it before you hear it.
Yeah.
Because it's on every platform right now.
Yeah.
There's YouTube, I run the place right now, there's SoundCloud, there's all kind of things now. So it gets around faster than it did before. So because it got around to, so your song, let's say you put out a song right now, and just your community would hear it first.
Yep.
And then it move on to, okay, it's a big song, so now the radio station want to hear it. So nowadays, a man put a song on YouTube right now, and it's just like putting it on the radio station. So him get 5,000 looks because views. Him call two bridges and say, yo, put up that because you have the views or whatever like that.
Yeah.
So it circulates quicker. So do you think it's because the era our attention span in music is not what it is before?
Attention span, clearly.
So,
them say we have the attention span of a gold, shorter than a goldfish. A goldfish has about 8 seconds or between 8 and 12. They say we have like 7 now. And if you listen to a song more than 9 times, like you want to hear it over and over like more than 9 times, they say normally that's a good indication that that's a hit song. But then when you listen to the whole album 1,500 times, because you can't get enough of it, and you just play it now, your Spotify or Pandora and your backdrop, while you work out, you drive your car, barbecue, cook out, what have you. You listen to it more than 1,500 times without pressing the fast forward button. They say that's officially like one album sale that if you would have took your own money and bought the actual album. So I think Musa always respect big time artists. We used to travel, we used to just be really big, and then we start meet them, and then start, yo, how you travel so much, but we're bigger than you? And I started to realize that Jamaican dancehall artists sometimes travel longer than American mainstream big time artists, where they shine dimly throughout. They're not so oversaturated. They're sought after by people around the world that are music lovers, and they find them and they follow them and they support them for like years on top of years because they never burn in the spotlight. When you become too mainstream, when you burn the spotlight, then it's over. It's like you can't top that. I think that's what's happening right now. When you oversaturate, you put out so much and it travels so fast, it's over before it even gets started. So I think if you spoon feed 7, people give you like 20 minutes of your time, 7 songs. That's why they say EP now is like 7 songs. Or an album is 7 songs. So if you give somebody 7 songs straight and you don't press the fast forward button, and you're like, yo, I like the artist here. The whole of the man catalog, 7 songs, me get them on 20 minutes of my time. That means everything. And if you 5 years after that, listening to that artist, and you listen to it again, that means you have a real bona fide hit. These young artists now, super young artists now, that are putting out stuff. Remember, I used to watch VH1, Where Are They Now? Music behind the scenes. And I used to see these older men talk about when they were younger, how big they felt during their era, how they used to mush up and how 50,000 people know who they were, knew all their hits. And as older men, no one knows who the hell they are. And they realized they were part of an assembly line of putting out so much songs on the 80s or during the even early 90s, and they get forgotten about. And a lot of these young kids don't even watch reruns of these shows that show where are they now for the new current artists. And me have to say it, but I always tell them, like, yo, you got to use the first 5 years of the career when you come in to set up 50 years of you living and aging gracefully with it. And you got to make sure your songs last more than 5 years, like 4 or 5 times. That's what made me start really respecting to say our artist is an artist when their song played from the 80s to the 90s to the early 2000s and now 2018. Watch Barris. You watch Barris' career, like the man tune them shine from the early 80s and the 70s. Like to this day. That says like his catalog is foundation, it stands, like it's like pillars, like it just stand the test of time.
No, you brought up Barris Stone, and then when I listen to Barris music, Barris don't change his delivery kind of. The same style, the same type of rhythm them. Him not move to today's. I mean, it might.
It does every now and then, yeah.
But the ones them what hit is the original rhythm them what people love.
One drop.
And they go, yeah. So, as though he's changed, I mean, he hasn't changed his delivery, and the people them still like that delivery. No?
Yep.
So, in a sense, listen to you, you're saying that it's more quality than quantity, which would everybody say, but it me see the trend that it's hard to do that. I don't know why, artists don't put out a song for 5 months. It's like the artist not going on, and then somebody's ready to take his place.
Well, yeah, fame,
so then you can't wait because this a man already, and then all of them. Because in your time, in your time now, you didn't have too much artist sound, like there's no natural replacement. And as me said, me not hear them, but Chico's the only person who could have said was kind of similar to your style.
Yeah,
but
the Sing J style,
there was nobody else at that time.
Yeah.
Now, as this a man come out, there's a man sound that's like him, and this a man come out, there's an artist sound like him. So you can't give no space because you'll be replaced. Maybe that's the mentality. I'm not saying that's
let me just say Avant sound like R. Kelly, and Avant never really last longer than R. Kelly. Even though R. Kelly I get shame right now. Like you gotta always have sound alikes. You're always gonna have carbon copies, Chinatown versions, Spanish Town versions, but people always seek out uniqueness.
Right.
And people who always pass the test of time and have something about them that hits them emotionally, that connect with them and their life experience, and the song just means something to the memory of what they went through at the time. And certain songs are like the dollar menu, man. Like they get salty fries. Like you eat them, hit it and quit it, and you forget about it. They're not like Boston Market food on a good Sunday or Sunday granny food cooking where you always remember it. It's just music work that way there. Coming like food sometimes, you know what I mean? So
that was what we're talking to Natch right now on Pillow Talk. So Natch, you have
Pillow Talk.
This is Pillow Talk, so you are going in.
Yo, hold on. I have a question.
Yeah.
What made you guys call the show Pillow Talk?
You soon walk. You go walk into the. Pillow Talk was basically we need to talk about relationships and these ladies came with the ideas.
Each one teach one. We're here to help. Discuss.
Okay.
And,
Okay, that's what it is. All right.
So as your career came across, though, let's talk about born Jamaicans in America. I'm watching up on it, the TV, whatever it was.
Our YouTube at the time.
No,
I can't YouTube.
BT and BT.
What was
and
life
MTV.
like that for in your era? What was it like? Like the women, we need to hear all of that something. So we know.
I'm gonna mash it up still with this because before Born Americans, as a youth, I always like off woman. I'm going to try to do the girlish thing.
Dark women.
Yeah. Can't help it. The melanin, the power of the melanin is just what it is. Melanin juice.
All right. Big up the brown over there. Yeah.
Yeah, before Jamaicans really get through a deal and go up on TV and TV start brainwash the fanfare with women. We used to always look woman and like woman and them thing there, but as me get my record deal and go up on the first tour, my uncle, my mother carry me go check my uncle knees get decapitated from him being diabetic. Then my next uncle pulled me one side and said, yo, nephew, I remember I was young and handsome like you were and all the women wanted to be around me. Women wanted me and all the family wanted to be around me. He said, yo, right now, I'm living with a disease that I'm going to have for the rest of my life, and you don't want to have a one-night stand and have a life full with pain. So we're counting on you not to blow your chance with you being entering this entertainment thing where you're going to have a lot of women come at you. So
uncle frightened you already?
Two of my uncle them.
Two of them?
Two of my uncle them.
Really?
Then me reach Jamaica. and me meet Rory. Me meet Rory for the first time. Come off a plane. Now I'm on the airport. Rory say, yo, Natch, you're going to get whole heap of girl. But here, you're going to catch it. My youth. First, my uncle tell me, yo, don't eat like how I used to eat. That's how I ended up with diabetes, with my legs being decapitated. And my next uncle tell me he's living with AIDS. Don't end up like him. And then Roy tells me, my youth, you see you? You're going to get any kind of girl down here, but you're going to catch it. Those three events frightened me to not yell it out fully. I'm going to say that, fully. So I was more of the timid kind of, and I took my record deal over taking a 4-year electrical engineer scholarship to George Washington University. So my family looked at me like I turned down the draft to the war that they were preparing me for. And like they looked at me like I was trying to run down fun over real life situations with going to college. So I'm going to have two things against me. I'm going to have sexual fear, and then I had occupational, how is this going to turn out fear.
Who gave you the name Notch?
Notch was like short for supernatural. And then we just shorted it down to super notch, and then it was just Mr. Notch. But it was like, in Jamaica, notch means like creme de la creme, top notch. But those 3 or 4 things shaped me into so much fear that I had like analysis paralysis. Even my road manager, when I first started working with him, he's coming off of working with Vibes Cartel, all these other artists. He's like, yo, Notch, I've never met an artist like you. Why are you an artist again?
You're too humble.
Yeah, say you're too humble, and how come you're not acting like artists? We're all the groupies. How come when you, like, I'm not used to having a client where I don't have to tend to, screening, but I really never really enjoy the stardom fully because I was in so much fear of I'm going to let my uncles down. My family look like I turned my scholarship down for this record deal. They're looking at me like I'm going to blow it. I'm going to just enjoy life and then blow it. So, never really too fun. We try squeezing a little pleasure here and there and a little fun here and there, but it never really worked to the fullest. So, as a big man now, I try to live up my life a little bit. But still disciplined.
So, there's any little notch about this? So?
I have a daughter. My first pick name I have, her name is Bella. She's like literally like a little Nacherina. Like she really looks exactly like me, except for the weird color eyes. She lives currently in Italy, and I talked to her upon WhatsApp conference. And she always speak Italian to me and go back and forth. And her mother's Jamaican.
You been married?
I've never been married before, but I'm considering it as of lately. I think it's about time.
So you never married Bella's mom?
Nah, and I should have. If I was wiser, smarter like I am now, the right thing, she deserved it too.
So hold on in that.
Well, well, you know what? A big man, yeah.
I got, it sound like I inform me thing I go, I'm going to leave it.
I snitch, man. I dry snitch up my thing, man.
Yo, that woman I got a long time, man. You have to focus on
the future, right now, right?
Where they know, yeah. So,
wait, you have a girl now?
Yes, come on, the same woman.
Wait, you have a woman now and you saying that you should have married?
That's what we said, man. I'm just kind of quiet, in case you
He's like, just in case she's listening.
We don't mean catch up on anything, and you must bring it up.
I'm a little late.
Why, pillow talk.
No, I want to know what you have on me too, though.
But the man are being real. The man just said, well,
yeah.
He said he messed up the relationship. So he's saying from that time, she was a good woman, but
damn good woman.
He messed it up. So if he would have been
wiser,
more mature like he is now, he'd have probably did it.
Yeah.
But that time is been passed and gone.
Give thanks, my brother.
Okay.
Johnny Cochran, I have nothing for
He's a
you.
lawyer.
Give thanks, my
He's a
brother.
lawyer.
You know what?
The cleaner.
You never say it like
Give
that, you know,
thanks,
but we
brother.
got lawyers.
Yeah, exactly.
The cleaner.
Exactly.
Used to
So,
be a player.
That was nice.
That means we can't see no video out there, so we not. I do some little rare thing. We can't see nothing.
No sex
There's
tape.
none of that something there out there so because that's too frightening.
Yeah, oh, the camera get in, yeah.
So let's bring up something back in the 90s. So I'm telling my brethren the other day, say the gallus thing kind of working against us because of video now.
Yeah, man.
It's hard to be a gallus today.
Yeah, man.
Y'all
Because-
can't blame only females because there's males out there.
FB.
No, what I say is that it's hard to
IG.
cheat.
No,
In
because somebody
today's time.
always a camera in a party, and if you're in a car over there,
FBI. G.
Yeah.
FBI chief.
Surveillance.
Yeah, so it's hard.
Can't hide out.
Yeah, you can't do that no more. Somebody else that woman that take pictures, watch.
Plenty.
Yes,
Yo.
yeah.
And everybody always want to
they're
blame
gonna
me.
zoom all the way
Listen,
in.
listen,
Let me tell
listen.
you a story.
Listen.
nobody tell you,
Let me
see
tell you
image
a
come, but
story.
just pull on the hat and
No, but that's
Let me tell you a story.
Don't even pay right now.
Listen.
All of my friends them know that woman right there, right?
Yes.
And I said to them, say, brother, imagine you know what this woman does in the party. And you
kn-
gotta tell me, say,
they know where it goes. That's
You
the
gotta tell
part.
me, say,
They know.
you
They,
don't know.
they,
You don't know.
they
You wanna carry
know the purpose of
Yeah.
why I'm there. They know when that light comes on, it's going
Hide.
to be recorded.
So cockroach them start
It's
scatter
going to
fast.
be posted. And it's like every so often I get that inbox imagery. Me need for you to take that one down. Take it down. I'm like, come on. Y'all know y'all saw that light coming. And I listen, I know what sections. Because being in this business 9 years on the 21st, I've been in the business 9 years.
Bop, bop.
Okay, and see, celebration
Bop,
is
bop, bop,
9
bop.
years. You're supposed
Let's
to
get some
celebrate.
drop.
But
But
we
5 year
gonna-
mark, man. Tell us
There's
about
no
the 5
This
years.
guy right
About
here.
the 5 years mark.
And it's like for 9 years, these people know where my stuff goes, and it's like every other weekend I get imagery. You know, so I'm not supposed to be at the party, you know. I'm like, well, you knew the light was coming your way. I give you like a 5-minute delay. I like scan pass. And I know what sections not to go in. And I love the ones that want to be in the front and then come about, you can't video me. Well, you need to hide. Do like the rest of them. Because I can't help you, bro.
Brother, it not pay right now.
Right.
The girl thing no work again. It not even makes
It
sense.
never works.
I don't even see the point. What's the point?
Right now,
it's
you
a lot
have-
of work.
Right now, you have a
Right.
thing where it might look like you. Like, Mr. One little video.
Everybody gonna do the R. Kelly, it wasn't me.
What might they say? The comedian guy, Kevin Hart, now, was in the car. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm saying, that don't even look like him. How you mean if that don't look like him? How you mean not him that? I mean, I said, Jesus Christ, you don't know the man here line look like someone. Jesus God.
Of
So
course.
it's almost impossible nowadays. And that thing gets shared faster than lights.
Well, my brother.
Oh, yeah, do something wrong
I'm
on
very-
the screen and see how quick it
I'm
gets
very
shared.
social media shy, yo. Purposely.
Where you
Purposely.
hiding? Where you
Like-
hiding? I thought you wasn't hiding nothing.
I'm not hiding anything, but it's just the stress of trying to please too many people.
So
Family, friends. You can't say you wasn't in town. I saw you here. I'm
For real.
like,
Kia said don't take down no pictures.
Oh, listen, I put the disclaimer out there already. If you
no,
listen,
I'm good.
I'm one of those people. I'm very one of those few camera person that will actually walk to you, take your picture, make you look at it, make you decide, okay, is it postable? And I post it. Now, anytime they send me, I pretend like I don't see the message. Because it's like you gave me the approval. So I know the ones I love is the ones that take the picture last year with their man. And then this year, because they're not with the man, they want to call me and say, Imager, can you take? No, listen, this is not your personal album.
Right.
So just untag yourself, but
Right.
that's the best I can do for you. I can't go back and delete 5 years of
Right.
your relationship. Yeah, I get that. You'd be surprised. I get some funny texts. I'm like, are y'all serious? I have nothing to do with your relationship.
you don't need, the stress. The older you get, you just can't deal with the stress. Like, it don't even make sense to even. My mother taught me, like my mother stayed with me a couple of years ago. I was giving her medication for her being diabetic. She told me, yo, whenever you cheat on a woman, you steal a piece of her soul.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes some women ain't strong enough to get back that piece of their soul,
Yep.
and you leave them scarred for life.
It's the truth.
And she started explaining to me about my aunt being cheated on. I'm like, you know what? Something telling me this cheating thing is overrated.
It
Something
is.
telling me we create a lot of bad karma that always catch up with us. I had a daughter, so that's God's greatest revenge to me for whatever hearts I broke earlier on, to show me now what I got to be like as a father to my daughter. So it not even makes sense right now. And one bugger, different kids from different mothers. I have Gallus friends who are retiree Galluses. And like, yo, if I had to do it all over again, I would have all the kids under one roof.
Yeah.
So I don't have to compete with so many different mothers, feeling like I'm not pleasing one over the other and I'm giving one more than the other.
Yeah, and it's the kids that suffer.
Yeah.
It's the kids.
So it not even makes sense.
I'm in a household like that. Daddy was a Rolling Stone.
Ah.
I got about 13 of us and 5 different mothers, and it's stressful. Like, and the thing is, what men don't realize, it takes a toll on the kids too.
Yep.
They be like, oh well, it's my life and I did what I want, but the kids pay the price for it, because like you still hunger for what is out there. Because to us, we still see it as, that's my sister, that's my brother, I wanted to get to know them. But because you and them and you did what you did, we can't be a family like it's supposed to be.
Correct.
So that, I don't understand.
It's consequences, all this.
They don't realize that, it's not just them. Yeah, it's nice at the moment, but it's not nice for the people who go through it.
Yep.
Well, here we go on that. This is 2019, brother. So you have to find a way to be trending, right? So whether you whether you want
stay relevant,
you have to be trending. That's that's the thing nowadays.
Relevant.
That's all right. Go on the stage, do a performance, and fall off into the crowd.
No. We don't want to do nothing.
No. All them have to find a lookalike. And make a lookalike do some kind of sex tape.
Oh God, no, really?
And like a blow up, and then they
at least mine was a little better.
Yourself that it's not you.
Hold on there. That's it, Reach.
You know, me never have to do that, you know.
No.
Me already get cussed. Hold on, me already get cussed for singing nothing to go so.
All right.
And now y'all telling them to come out with a sex tape. That's
no,
not him.
Me never said that.
Not
okay.
Him, just a lookalike.
A lookalike, hire her.
And then you got to do a lot of interviews for just explain, oh, it's not me, and everybody go.
So I gotta commit a crime to promote music.
Your manager put
shock value.
No, what's killing me is your manager is putting his hoodie like, I am not gonna be that stump double.
That's missing link. Missing link. He's done it.
He's like, I'm not.
He has done
How'd
it.
you hook up with this manager?
I met him in Bahamas at a really big show. I came off stage, shook his hand, shook my hand. We got back to New York. I did another show at a I think it was a bank. Yeah, the bank, and they turned it into a venue. And when I came off stage, I'm like, yo, we need to work together. And at the time, I was doing a lot of Latin music. And a lot of people don't know Ricky G's. They thought he was a Jewish man, thought he was a white man, but he's a Puerto Rican or a Jamaican. Like, he's been raised around so many Jamaicans and helped out so many Jamaican people and promoters.
He got his honorary Jamaican badge.
He got his honorary
You
Jamaican
know
badge.
Spanish.
Yeah, I know Nigerican.
He said niggerican.
Yeah, I know Nigerican. I know survival Spanish.
Shelly, do not Google. We know it's not there.
We already know pedophilia, whatever that word was y'all used, it's not in the dictionary.
Oh my
We
God.
already established that.
It is a word.
I knew that word was
Oh my
iffy.
God. She said it's iffy.
What was the word name?
Pedophilia.
Pedophilia. I'm
That's
like,
not a
what?
word. That's
No.
a word. That.
It's
No,
a
that's
word.
not a word.
Shelly
It's not in the
It's all right.
dictionary.
Shelly is like, if I can't find it, it's not here.
We're gonna put it on Pillow Talk.
She spelled it wrong, man.
Seriously. No, it kept trying to spell it by itself even, and
So-
it's not there.
So we need to come up with some ideas, people, on how to trend Natch. You know,
Yeah.
because the artist is, you know,
When for do?
artists don't want just him carrying on if it just go like that. You understand? So
Yeah,
me
more.
not gonna tell you what.
But
you
yo,
have to
me
figure
that
out-
man, yo, me not really too fame.
Maybe you need to do all right. So you can do this
Fame.
now.
I'm afraid of fame, dog. I'm afraid of fame.
Sometimes,
You can do a video.
sometimes the
You can do-
reality
You know why
thing
he's
works.
saying
And
that?
just put
Because
one
you've
bag of
been
woman.
there and you know
Yeah.
what they kind of
You
create.
gotta go live more often.
No, yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I said sometimes the reality thing works because a lot of people like to know that you're like them.
Correct.
You get what I'm
Psychology,
saying? So
yeah,
it can be beneficial. You don't have to put your whole life, but every now and then when you're in the studio, when you're in that thought process of creating and you want to go live, do it because there's people that
You're
like,
just saying what I'm saying. Trending.
right.
Yeah.
Trending means that they see something that's extraordinary,
Yeah.
whether it's positive or
But
negative, and it gets shared.
That's how
on the
you
world.
get
Right.
trending.
Yeah, yeah.
So you
That's
sitting
how
there,
you
Sex
get
tape.
trending.
what up?
Right.
You put
Sex
up a video
tape.
and said, "Oh, I'm in the
Eyeball.
studio."
Sharpest,
Not
you
gonna make
and
it.
your
Yeah.
sex
Yeah.
tape go in the
Everybody in
corner.
the studio.
Everybody
right
got to do
now.
that, right?
Everybody in the studio right
So
now.
I see.
How are we gonna get you trending, Ting?
The Moon clash, you know. And
Trend,
them say-
he
they
said,
say-
he said trends already.
Well, I know I was trending, and then they say I played some Slice Lucia, and I'm trending again. So I've been trending for a
Good
good while.
one. That's
So,
a good one.
He said, "Miss said trends already.
Yeah, so
Don't style
So me feel.
Don't style a thing.
Trends already,
That's
man.
right. That's
no, but
right.
it's 2019.
Fix it up.
Man, I watch all the offshoots, them man.
Oh God.
It's like so maybe you can come up with a documentary
I'm not your mentor, man.
and get
Yeah,
the lifestyle.
it's the same thing. It's like a,
Lifetime.
Lifetime. Put it out. You're gonna have to have some negative in it.
Yeah.
for it to
Yeah,
be
because the shock value.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
like negativity.
They're gonna say, "Oh, I'm about pitney over here, so 5 in Italy, 2 in
of people in
Japan."
Oh,
two in
God.
Russia.
Track
We
from
don't
having
Me no know, yeah, me
trending.
don't
Remember,
know
say
about
my
that
well,
one
if a
there.
dark skinned woman and I pass it on
Taking
somebody.
you out.
oh God.
We can't
Dark
forget that.
skin. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So
Dollar B says big up. Nah.
Big up yourself, man.
yeah,
Good
so,
while, a long time.
So, find a way to get trending.
Oh, yes, find a way to
Yeah,
get trending?
Yeah, find a way. Yeah.
Find a way to get trending.
Yeah,
Like.
talk to China them down sitting there in Miami.
We still on trending. Ting?
Why they gotta be the
well-
Chinese?
No, I'm saying
Wait,
that-
Black
only-
China, yeah, Black
oh,
China.
Black China. I said
only-
Black China. It's
Oh,
a
okay.
sound
Oh, the
system.
sound. Okay.
Yeah, which
Oh,
help
I
them
thought he
do
just
some sounds.
looking up some random Chinese
No,
people.
we're not just call up this somebody.
Okay.
So obviously you know about the situation with I'm just gonna touch a part of it with R. Kelly, right?
Okay.
So we know that's going on right now. It is trending in the world.
Yeah.
They had a 3-day documentary
Yo.
on what's going on.
And then pull down them on music off all the streaming platforms. Them. So it's like him not in a benefit off of the trending. And
I
we know
heard differently. I heard.
Well,
he-
I
I heard.
don't-
I heard.
They
it's-
figured out a way?
No. I
Anyway,
heard. No. I
it's
heard
trending.
he's
They're not
actually
purchasing
up 22% on sales.
I would
You
think
see how
that
this thing works?
Yeah. People like
Well,
You
Reggie.
gotta buy
well,
it
it's-
to
I-
listen.
you have to
Crazy.
remember there's a generation gap
Yeah, true.
that is no knowing of this guy.
Yeah,
They might know a couple of songs, but no, we
Yeah.
know of him.
Yeah, true.
So they want to listen. And
Yep.
hear what's
I would
going
love
on.
to say my opinion, but I know my opinion
understand?
would
So-
kind of offend.
I saw the media work, right?
Only-
That double.
The question
I know it
that
offends
me
some
go-
people
me go
because
bring
I
up
have
now.
some stuff to say about
With,
that
um,
whole thing.
Alright, got you.
So the
That
question-
whole
Say it.
thing.
The question
Got
we
you.
have to ask now is that, all right,
Got you,
so
got you.
the main thing that I think a lot of people are about is about, yes, he's talking to young people and his group is bringing him these young women and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so you said in your time, can you bring down this little bit? No, that, yeah.
Get a mic.
Yeah. See there.
There you
Then
go.
bring up. Perfect.
There you go.
Can't see the artist.
Adjust the mic.
Yeah.
He
it's
said,
all-
address the mic properly.
No, level. So
Is that okay still?
in your time that wasn't, you weren't part of that because you said your uncle was kind of frightened you and Rory got some boom and all of that go down the drain for you, right?
I'm frightened.
So
Bad.
and no, was it did you see that happening in your time that men were looking younger women or just any woman in general? I'm talking about in your artists looking at it.
Nah, I saw some of it, but I ran into more men that were more role models. I mean, Cabra, I'll never forget Cabra one time I was on a tour. The man pulled me aside and said, Natch, if you have a woman in your yard, don't follow the rest of the man and I try run down pooms every night and waste out your energy. Save your energy for when you get home, you satisfy your woman so you don't have to worry about when she's home that she's with somebody else. He said, yo, when I get home, I save my energy so much that the back of my head touch my ass and I bounce off and I give my woman so much energy that she remembers me while I'm on tour. When I heard that, I said, yeah, I had the right thing.
Yeah,
that.
keep it
This
So
man
make it,
get too much good.
Yeah, good.
Hold
Keep
it
it
apart with
focused.
man.
Yo,
I don't know about these stories
Yo,
because
I
I
know.
don't
No, it's true.
understand how you
They're
didn't
true.
marry the lady. That
Yo.
would have been. Then all you had to do
You
was
got
marry
no,
her.
but
That
you gotta
would've been
remember.
good.
No, but you gotta remember he was young.
Yeah, but
He
he's
was
getting
young.
so much great information
Advice, yes.
that
Somebody didn't give him that advice.
To marry.
Where's the bad advice? Where's the people?
Yo,
that
that's why they say
with
why
them?
you go back to Jamaica and try act like if, well, you know.
I mean, oh, you never fall into the trap with the rest of the
fall
people.
into the trap.
This way I say.
I couldn't do it because I have to face my father, and my father got to look for it.
I
Father
also
was- yo, my
believe
father
it's
was
the
a-
character he has, because you have to have that strong character to be able to say no to that noise in the world. If you don't have that character, it's easy to fall into what's so-called the norm. So it's
Yeah.
you could tell he has a strong character.
I
About
gotta
himself.
beat him into it too much. If I them beat you too much.
Listen, trust me.
If uncle go to him and
Listen,
say,
enough
"Brother,
people.
watch out."
Listen, enough
And him
people
next
get.
uncle come to him and say,
Trust
"Watch out."
me, enough
And
people
then
get
Rory
beaten
goes
and
say, "Watch
still
out."
don't catch
Actually,
it.
you whipping that thing up straight. I've been within the first year. First year, I'm like, the man can't even find out crutches yet. And
Yeah,
then-
before we
I
even
say,
start the tour. And then we meet Cabra, and Cabra give me that
Watch
advice
out,
there.
Jesus.
Oh
So-
God, there you go.
He
It
didn't, have,
just-
he didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
He's like no chance at all.
It is all good.
No, but there's people that they can, no matter how much you can instill sense into them, they still grow up without any. So, like I said, it still also go back on the character of that person.
No, I'm not going to say in a group with
I
a sense.
do,
You just
trust
learn
me.
little later in the
No,
life.
honestly, a lot of it got to do with the character of the person. If that person's character is not strong enough, no matter
Well-
how much you preach, they're not gonna take that information in.
It can be character and it can be your surroundings. So the two things work together. If every one of your friends, them, I mean, you're not going to do it every night, but you might fall on yourself one night.
Yeah, don't
You
get me
get
wrong.
me, so-
I'm not a saint.
Okay. That more I hear.
And you can't
That more.
and you can't judge me because I sin differently from
Of
how you
course.
sin. But me did know right from wrong, and me did make sure
Of
say
course.
them not gonna catch me with the wrong. And them not gonna do a whole heap of craziness for itch up in the wrong, because I felt like everyone was counting on me to do wrong. I felt like my father was, my uncles were, and even just when you're on the road, there's a lot of jealousy amongst who's gonna get more who's gonna attract women faster. Oh, he always has a girl. He always has women that like him, or more female fans that like him over. So I always knew that there was someone counting on saying, "Yo, you can't get more, but watch him, I'm gonna end up breed off whole heap of different one and become a baby
Or like
father,
the
pay
one that
child
said you
support."
gonna catch AIDS.
Yeah. I always knew that was there, so I'm like, I always told myself pridefully, yo, you're not gonna catch me slipping, and I'm gonna make sure that I don't end up that way.
So one other question now is with, we're going to, again, take apart from the R. Kelly situation. And
Yeah.
ask. So, and see, I'd lose my train of thought just thinking of the whole situation.
Wow, yeah.
But, okay, so R. Kelly supposedly married a girl at a certain age. He was supposedly young.
Yeah.
And, well, she was young.
Allegedly.
And, but on the birth certificate, it kind of says something different. But
Yeah,
whatever. So
You
technically,
gotta make sure you put that
technically,
out there.
I know that, right?
Allegedly.
So,
They twigged up the birth certificate out here.
do you
yeah, they
think?
tweaked it up about 3
Do you think
years.
that the age mattered
Of course.
in? I mean, at this particular time, that age, yes. But let's say she reaches 18 and there's that 10-year, 9, 8, 7-year, or whatever gap. So you have a daughter now.
Yeah.
When she reached 18 years old, do you feel that you will tell her, say, if a guy, she come and say, oh, that man like me and he's 30 years old. Is that a problem to you?
I mean, if you do the math, if she's 18 dealing with a 30-year-old, when she reaches 30, he's gonna be 40. What her mindset and things she didn't experience, if he wipes her up too early and stunts her growth of things she don't get to experience, at some point she's gonna become a problem to the 30-year-old that's becomes a 40-year-old and then becomes a 50-year-old, where he may not even feel confident as a man dealing with her being younger and want to do younger things that she didn't get to do because he caught her at a young age. I'm going to explain to her how this works with every 10-year, life changes. Every 7 years, life changes. And you just got to be realistic to judge the person's personality to see if he's going to, will he be a problem adjusting to you changing with you being so younger than him. There's a lot of, trust me when I tell you, man, there's a lot of situations when there's an age difference where men that are older that have money feel like that alone can hold younger women.
What's the youngest woman you ever talked to?
Not the actual age, but what's the
Age gap.
gap 10 years,
probably
5
like,
years.
Probably like 1 or
3.
2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 or 2. Yeah,
Why, you
sorry.
don't believe that, Shelly?
Yeah, I don't play that.
You don't believe that?
I like women that are very mature
Shelly's
minded.
like, oh, no.
Yo, I'm into thought. Like, I'm really into intellectual thoughts and philosophical thinking and like talking about higher level things. So if your mindset isn't very mature, I lose interest fast. I don't care how good you look. If I turn the lights out and we can't have a conversation long enough and you don't hold me, your breasts could be so big, your ass could be so big, your beauty could be so amazing, but if they don't hold my interest and we have intellectual intercourse, like, it's a wrap. And so most women that are a year younger or 2 years younger than me, they have some intellectual problems that keep me interested. So.
Well, women are supposed to mature faster than men.
They do.
They are.
I just haven't met ones that have been 5 years younger and 10 years younger that are that mature like that. I probably met one, but I ain't involved myself with her. But.
So you're a lady now. She's your age.
She's about like a year younger than me.
Yeah. Okay.
So you would have said then that age for your daughter then matters, and you then would have said, yo, don't talk to him because him too old for you.
Would I walk
He would advise.
Yeah, I would walk her through the steps, and I would walk him through the steps.
Yeah, make sure that he knows there's that
like,
shot.
Yo, my nigga, like, yeah, we rating. Like, you get funny
that.
because she wants to grow and she outgrows what you might have created as a microcosm or having your little bubble with your money or your age or her liking you or what have you, or how you try to mold her mind being young. Like, and she wants to break free of that, and you have a problem with that, you're going to have to see me.
Well,
like,
your daughter's in Italy.
So, she's in Italy, but she'll be back over in the States.
Don't you feel that
He's like, for my daughter, I'll fly. There's a thing called ticket.
Married. I mean, not for the woman them nowadays where I speak to kind of want to be married, right? So
this is correct.
Normally an older guy is kind of ready.
Yes,
to marry,
he's more mature, yeah.
So
older
guy.
Yep.
So older guy.
Like how old?
Sometimes.
I said 30, she's 20. So I give it a 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So you know, feel say at 30 is now is mature enough to deal with your. I'm just anybody.
This is correct, but also most men that are 10 years older than they're not being realistic with themselves too. That if they catch a woman at 18 and they're not very mature minded, they're gonna face growing pains with them.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Then want to outgrow. Like, listen, I only known you and I didn't get a chance to live out my 20s freely enough to get it out of my system, and now I want to do that. I already became the mother. I already ran the house factory. I want to live my life now. You want to live your life now. I provide everything. You know, like men go through some problems sometimes adjusting that they got a little young thing, but then the young thing feel like they didn't get to live out their young thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, feel like that's I'm gonna keep it 100 and
I
just
agree.
let it be known to both parties.
Because
on,
it
that's-
do happen. They have like, it's like if she's 18 and never really get that chance to go out or hang out with friends because he put a ring on it, a wife her up. Or no, she had a kid, so she never really had fun. Now when the kid is 10, because she's 30, you can leave the kid on her own. No, she want to have fun. But he's 40. He's not into fun. He's maybe into
Netflix
trying to
and chill.
do business and doing stuff and something different.
Yeah.
So you can create now a different time frame of we're interested in different things. And then they start growing apart.
It's a reality, fam.
All right. So on that point where you make, I think it's right there so you meet the girl. So if you meet the woman in a party, you know, a skin out herself at 20 years old, right? Just a skin out in a dance and wear this thing. What you feel like she got that 3 years from now? Not the same thing you meet her though? So
Facts.
3 years past, 4 years past, 5 years past, eventually she will move on from that.
Yeah.
But not right now.
Yeah.
So not at 30-year-old, she gonna say, me if I go back in her dance hall, it kind of too late.
Not maybe the dance hall,
if
but
you meet her as in she then in a school, she leaves school, she go college, she leaves college, she get a major and master. No, she never really experienced that because she went the right way in life and she never really get a chance to expose and enjoy herself.
but it's not every girl a party girl.
But usually the ones that did that, they went to college. They're not dating that 40-year-old or that 30-year-old.
Because me personally can't think for myself and say, boy, what if me married when me 21 and 22 as a man? Me think me the mash up now. Me happy that me get my thing out of my way. So when me come to you, may come to you pure, I'm ready. Me mentally in them thing they ready. Me know back in them time that if me ever married, me can take for myself as where I'm at now to where I was then. I was nowhere ready for no marriage. But then sometimes pressure around you see different people might do the same thing. Maybe we could get married because everybody else will do this and everybody will do that. But me the cause problem, another.
Different strokes for different folks, yeah, man.
So
all boils down to it, yo.
So Natch, we have a thing on Pillow Talk now where we don't talk, we don't chat, everything. The artist there now, right? We have a thing called Pillow Talk Dub Plate. So that means you're going to do a song and you have to put Shelly name in the song, right? Shelly's right here. Shelly.
Pretty curly like Shelly.
All right. Remember, Dub Plate. So find the video. Find the video, right? So, let's see.
You know about sweet youngster. You see something where says sweet youngster walk.
Let me look.
Yeah, that's something.
That's the instrumental, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, fine.
Yes.
So people.
You got to do Shelly and you got to do Pillow Talk.
Yeah, so Shelly, Pillow Talk. You don't worry about nobody else. And she's like the hardest critique in the world.
Okay.
Right?
We're
because
in trouble.
Here Wagwan, let me explain Wagwan. She says, I'm an American woman, you bring all these Jamaican people on the show sometimes. Blah. You always bring these Jamaican people on the show. So she's a critique of that. But she loves it still. She loves the culture, but she says, sometimes it's hard for me to understand what they're saying.
Yo, I thought you were Jamaican. So you're Jamaican?
She's American, right? So
right.
Get the video.
We in the same boat, kid.
Imochi, get the video now.
I got it.
Okay.
We in the same boat.
Right.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, ready.
Shelly!
So I'm going to run the rhythm.
The critique.
And she'll let us know if he did a good job or not.
But more you bounce the rhythm like zero, tempo-wise. Hey.
Let me set it back the right way. The room turn up long enough so you can hear. You ready?
So
people, this is Pillow Talk, Natch, freestyle. I don't know if it's freestyle or what, but we're going to run a rhythm and we're going to hear him do a good job with the dub plate.
Hey, me just hope say our man no beat me up still. Not your average Joe on the grind. Shelly, yeah. Susie Black American. I've been watching you all damn night. I fling it up in the video light. Doing that crazy tick-tock. Have me out cause I miss a bip-bop. I ain't never seen a girl before that I surely wanna see some more. I just love how you shake it. I can imagine how you look butt naked in the me would I give you the work. Girl, me would I give you some sweet gangsta fuck. Girl, me would I pull.
Pull up that bar.
Shelly.
That's what I say our boyfriend.
Shelly.
Hold on, Shelly.
She might have to step in the restroom for a minute.
Fire.
That was good.
Hey, I bet she over this, y'all just on every word. She just...
See, y'all sleeping, people. Y'all sleeping on him.
Fling it up in the video light. Doing that crazy tick-tock. Have me heart go so miss a bip-bop. I ain't never seen a girl before that I surely wanna see some more. I just love how you shake it. I can imagine how you look butt naked in the you woulda give me the work. Girl, me woulda give you some sweet gangsta fuck. Girl, me woulda wanna size me up, wanna rise it up. You know see how me Janet stand up. Give me the work. Girl, me woulda give you some sweet gangsta fuck. Girl, me woulda wanna size me up, wanna rise it up. You know see how me Janet stand up. Now from the club to the parking lot, destination is the Marriott. You can meet me in room 206. I'll be there, strapped with my latex. I ain't never seen a girl before. We done with that.
Stop it!
I didn't hear my name that
Stop it, calm down!
Hey, Shelly.
No,
Yes, he did. He did say it in the beginning.
So.
From the club coming off the Pillow Talk.
It started with Shelly. So, The general that sang back.
Shelly.
The song is a great song.
No, but I like
Respect
this song.
for that.
No, he did say Shelly in the beginning.
So wait.
We got the evidence. We got evidence.
That song out there release?
No, not release yet.
So why your hardest them song there? That song
they
they need for go
Oh,
road.
that's actually some
Yeah.
pre-release.
That's why I said.
First time
Right
on
now
Pillow
they
Talk.
sleeping on it.
It's perfect for Pillow Talk.
Pillow Talk, get the first.
Matter of fact,
Turn back on the room.
let them know what's your social
turn
media.
on-
He is
Turn
like
on the roof,
kaboom,
turn
kaboom,
It's
kaboom.
Notch Online.
Okay, what's your IG first of all? Go.
Notch Online. Facebook, Notch Online. Instagram, Notch Online.
Everything
Twitter,
Notch Online.
Everything Notch Online.
All right, you hear that, ladies? If you
So it's
wanna
Notch without
find out what's
Notch
going
underscore?
on.
Or
No, just straight Notch.
Online.
Yeah, Notch Online, yep.
Yep, just Notch Online because I just added him today. So yeah, if you want to find him on IG, Facebook, no Snap. Nowadays, you
Well,
gotta-
yeah, I'm on them. I'm on them all, but I'm just still social media shy.
And like I told you, people like reality. They want to know if you're
That's just
like them.
where they know.
So yeah.
And that's the thing there.
That's it then.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
so there you go.
me no watch-
Follow,
me no watch
follow,
them something there.
follow.
You have hip hop and all that. Me can't watch that because, all right. Here's the reason why, and a lot of people are gonna bash me because I'm gonna say this. A lot of people are gonna say from that something released with R. Kelly, they don't like his music anymore, right?
Correct,
You know,
yeah.
he music
Because they're associating what he did, and some of the music was supposedly written for some of these young women, and I get that. But in my eyes, me never get to know him as a guy. I got to know his songs.
Yeah, when
His
the record
music.
button was
You
on.
understand? So me never know him as a person. So that's what these reality shows are now. Putting you as the artist with somebody. So if I don't like you, me not gonna like your song them again. And that's to me what this has done.
Yes.
Put him with music now. So if somebody not gonna like his song, then that's not gonna like his song.
So come then
No,
the
just-
top play Michael Jackson.
I just feel like I'm more interested when the record button is on when I'm recording on the microphone, you know. Like off the microphone, I just reach a level in life where you just don't feel the fake it to make it and put on personas and put on airs and be archetypes. Like you reach a stage where you just want to be you. And sometimes being you is not as entertaining, but when you put on an act, when an artist and it's time for showtime, that's when it's more intriguing.
Yeah.
But and I think when you overexpose and let people see too much, familiarity breeds contempt, and then you just oversupply, and then there's no demand for you. People don't. I always see him. He's always showing this. He's always showing that. People get sick of you. They're like, all right, ja, enough of you.
So when we're gonna hear this song release, then? Let's talk about this song right now.
this song-
Manager,
this song-
manager,
Yeah.
join, brother,
Then
manager,
all
join.
the shit up
Hey,
your side.
he's
Join
been-
the manager.
he's
Is
been
the manager put?
Yeah,
He's
bring
doing the
out the
down.
whip, brother.
Ricky G's has been
Let's
pressuring me to
draw
put
in
out.
the manager right
Hey.
now because
Yes,
right
manager,
now.
we need
Come
you
in now.
to step in on the mic over here.
He's been pressuring me to put out this from
Actually,
like 3 years ago.
if you could move in closer on this side so we could get you in the
Yeah,
shot.
we want to put you on. We want to
Yeah.
put
Lynn
you.
is on here first.
We
Give a
wanna-
shout out to Lynn. She said
Yes.
she love your vibes.
Amen. Respect, man.
Yeah. So
And definitely, if you
Management.
don't know who this is, do your research. Do your research. Do your research.
so
And then
management,
follow.
big up yourself. 'Cause you know you're there. Pillow talk too.
Yeah, man, what's up?
So, what is the hold up with this song right now?
No, hold up. That's for this year, for 2019.
2019.
It's coming out. A whole lot's coming out this year.
So
Well,
is it
yeah.
is it an album or is it just a single?
Couple EPs,
Couple
back to back,
EPs.
yeah.
Okay.
This one is
okay.
coming on an EP called Not Your Average Joe.
So
Okay.
this is actually gonna release with other songs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as a single by itself. So why it can't be a single by itself?
Hey,
We
man,
like
it can't
it
be
now.
it'll be a lead out singer.
Okay, so
It'll
like
be a
a
lead out
Shelly
singer.
tonight.
Soft.
He did a soft release tonight with
Yeah,
Shelly.
I did.
No.
This is the
Shelly,
first
you
time
get
I do
the
it
soft
on radio.
release.
And you put Shelly name that, yo, no, man, you have to do that about that song again. You know?
No,
Take out Shelly name.
take on take on Shelly.
Shelly get something good by herself.
Yes,
Oh, God.
yes, my personal
See,
song.
Shelly get it
Oh,
first.
my God. Yo, but yeah,
Shelly is
dance about it
Shelly.
now.
Man. Give time to brother.
Yeah.
Something different.
And the rhythm, so who is it?
Yeah, man, the rhythm build up for my youth. We live at Baltimore, and him just give me the rhythm in it one day. I'm try sing it on the rhythm and it fit on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a couple rhythm well, I try it on, but it look like this
No,
one.
this one is a winner.
No, sir, this-
It's a
I
winner.
will bring it back, right? Some game changing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some like a bounce thing. Some like a.
Yeah, that's, We need to go back to the club days
We
when
do.
you used to get dressed and hope and pray you get that 1 or 2 bubble in the back. I mean, I don't know. I'm not digging the new era thing because I don't like to go and stand in the club by myself.
Stay your ass
Yeah, we
home.
need some rub.
Stay your ass home.
I
We
don't
need
know.
that rubbered up
Yeah, we
style
need some
back.
rub up.
Yes, I'm tired of seeing the
Damn.
men on one side, the women on the other side, and
Statue.
everybody just a pre everybody. No,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
need to get out of that style.
But we just explain why that not go on again in imagery.
I know, but we need
So
some more.
unfortunately,
We need some
they
more
need to
rubbered
have
up
Imagery, I
too.
can lay right in my bed and
So-
look at it
exactly.
live.
Oh,
And
God.
she texts her,
Yeah.
move. You said backside. Okay. Exactly.
Right from my house.
Oh, that's a one? Okay.
Yeah, she's just sitting there
No,
watching
she
the
does
live
that.
feed like, ooh, girl.
Yeah. Look. Screenshot. Look. Tomorrow morning.
Oh, trust me, people do that too. I be seeing the screenshot like, oh, look at her dress. Why? People stop that.
So management now. So the EP is releasing. We don't have a date yet.
No.
No date.
No
Between
date,
my-
but-
I mean,
but
anyway,
we got the
between-
year.
Yeah, we got the year.
You know, so the year just start, right?
Yeah, man. Surprise.
He said we got
Okay,
the
what
year. We don't got the month.
Don't worry about it.
He said we ain't got the month. We got the year though. We know it's gonna happen. So
Yes.
Anybody listening to Pillow Talk? What's the name of the song that you? It's on.
Sweet gangster. walk.
Okay. I need everybody on
Big up
Pillow
Tanya
Talk
Stevens too.
to encourage Nats to put out this song within at least 3 months.
do this song as a soft release. To
Maybe
the
in
rest
March.
of the EP.
Maybe in March you can go. You know, give it enough
And
time.
matter of fact, yeah, no, because I mean, right now that tune is great for spring. It's great for summer. Yeah,
need to
bring
be out
it
for
in, bring it in.
Valentine's.
Let's hopefully we see the whole thing in spring.
Get this on the road for Valentine's.
Well, we had love to do it for Valentine's, but we have so many other things that we're looking at right now. I know what
Sharpest
you want.
said he,
like, what's his name?
Sharpest is like,
No,
I'm ready.
no, but
I'm
no
ready
one
to
did that
download the
little
tune so I
clip
can
and,
play
like,
it for Miguel in the room.
everybody
The good thing
his
is that
song.
you got to hear it here first.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
That's
we-
the clip.
a piece of
Okay,
it,
so
yeah.
what we're gonna do is gonna share this every day.
Okay.
And tag Notch every day.
So that
Pressure me, pressure me,
Pressure.
pressure.
Every day. Yeah. So anyhow, this can really. Yeah. So, but it's a
It's a
great song.
petition, yeah,
So,
petition me.
Yeah, we're gonna try something. We're gonna make it trending.
Trending, right?
So this is gonna be the trending. So voila, take back out the video again.
No,
We're
but
gonna-
that's okay.
we're
I was
gonna
about
give
to
the
say,
part
do
again.
it one more time
Yeah,
for
we're gonna do it
anybody.
one more time, yeah.
For anybody.
Sharpest,
And
hold the camera.
make sure Shelly gets to hear her name this time, because
No, don't
we
take
don't want to
out Shelly
hear. We don't want to.
be a hater,
No,
Ting.
we don't want to
You
hear
can't
her
be a hater all
name.
your life.
Well, let me tell you why. Because if you want to send it to a lady,
Oh,
they must say, who
look.
that?
Lord have mercy. Ting.
She's the video vixen. That's it.
All right, so turn the room again. Turn
One
the room
more
again.
time,
One more time.
guys. This
It's
is-
Notch again.
Turn it up. Turn the rhythm up. Not your average Joe on the ground. Hey, baby.
What's up?
Pull up again. Music so nice, gotta play it twice. Hey, Shelly. Hey, baby. Well, I've been watching you all damn night. I fling it up in the video light, doing that crazy tick-tock, tick-tock. Of me heart goes to miss a bip-bop, bip-bop. I ain't never seen a girl before that I surely wanna see some more. I just love how you shake it. I can imagine how you look, but naked anyhow you woulda give me the walk. Girl, me woulda give you some sweet gangsta walk. Girl, me woulda wanna size me up, wanna rise it up. You know see how me done it stand up. Yo, you woulda give me the walk. Girl, me woulda give you some sweet gangsta walk. Girl, me woulda wanna size me up, wanna rise it up. You know see how me done it stand up. Now from the club, from Pillow Talk, destination is the Marriott. You can meet me in room 206. I'll be there, strapped with my latex. I ain't never seen a girl before that I surely wanna see some more. I just love how you shake it. I can imagine how you look, but naked anyhow you woulda give me the walk. Girl, me woulda give you some sweet gangsta walk. Girl, me woulda wanna size it up, wanna rise it up. You know see how me done it stand up, give me the walk. Girl, me woulda give you some sweet gangsta walk. Girl, me woulda wanna size me up, wanna rise it up. You know see how me done it stand up. I don't care what they say, and I don't care what they do. Me and you on Pillow Talk. You know we gonna do what we gotta do. Senor, you wanna give me the work. You tell me what I give you some sweet gangster up. You tell me what I gotta keep it kinda clean. I don't know if your man got a big machine. Hey baby, I don't.
Bop, 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 bop. See that? That's what happens when you have real talent. Big up, yes.
Come on, give thanks, Pillow Talk live.
I never have no auto-tune because I didn't hear that.
No, exactly.
I never hear that, so
no auto-tune.
Pick up yourself in general, yeah.
That's your word, man.
So it was good, great having Natch in the building, but before Natch leave, I know you're releasing Sweet Wine. Woo. So we can't left out that. So tell about the video again, brother.
Big up Frog, big up Froggy.
Pick it up.
Mad Squad, that tune, yeah, kind of classic still. And put out the rhythm. Boom.
Chance to dance with you and hold you close. They never knew that feel so good, only God he knows. Girl, you've been to me that please forget me private parts. Never bubble with nobody yet me more than you. Girl, what you want do to me, it's already no. Girl, you so freaky, so where you get that move they from? Until I you off and mash my door. You are the sweetest wine, you are the sweetest wine. Girl, me never know you are the sweetest wine. Oh, don't do me that, no beg you, don't do me that, no beg you, no beg you, don't do me so. You are the sweetest wine, you are the sweetest wine. Girl, me never know you are the sweetest wine. Oh, don't do me that, no beg you, don't do me that, no beg you, no beg you, don't do me so. Slow bubble pan it, champagne in a tall glass. Man, when you a do your outfit, make me come. Girl, nobody do me that. Why not pan it regular? So do. Cause your sweetness, have me the weakest. I mean, I know if me I don't find another one like you. Yeah, one in a million. Stop it.
Oh yeah, I like that one. I actually have a suggestion because I love that rhythm. And I think if you did a duet as a remix with Stefflon Don, I can actually hear her coming in.
I love that girl.
Drop that in. Trust me, I think you got it. That one is a win. Yeah, I think that one would be a definite winner.
Problem.
Yeah.
I think that's who Nicki Minaj wants to be.
Wanted
to be all along.
She's well talented and underrated as a woman.
She's coming though.
I could actually hear her coming in and just like mashing up that tune.
It's a good idea. I think I'm gonna run with that. Try and make that happen. Management,
just make sure you throw lady imagery in there.
Oh, don't say a word. Don't say a word.
Well, you don't know some people listening to Pillow Talk right now. It's great to have the fabulous Natch in the building.
I'm gonna give thanks, my brother.
You understand? Family from Born Jamaica now is launching out his own. You know the song them, but play them already. That's just a few of them.
Yeah, man, a few.
You understand?
Y'all sleeping on him, y'all. You know? Y'all sleeping on him.
Well, he says he's hoarding the music.
Yeah, I've been hoarding.
Okay, so now it's your time.
It's 2019.
Yes,
we're gonna make Natch trending, boy. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
All
go.
Right, that's the word. Trending Pillow Talk. So big up yourself, my general.
Stop it, calm down.
You know, it's great having you here. So you return anytime you're ready.
Yeah, man,
when you put out the EP, we want to play it first.
Yes, we want to hear that.
Link up and everything.
Man, give thanks. And big up VTech.
Yes,
big
up VTech.
Make the interview possible, yo.
And let's even say, because VTech played a rhythm in a dub play thing. And the artist was like, what the hell is going on? So, VTech, big up yourself, brother, because the artist was there, you know, and he was like, yo, I really made a bad, you know. Yeah. Oh, he managed to put them artists on
Exactly.
So, the link back from this, so.
Yeah, man, big up,
you understand? Man. And big up a real sound, right?
Respect.
What the next selector, what the next song that was talking?
What, the Antigua song?
Yeah.
The next Antigua song was Real Sound.
Real Sound, yeah. Big up Real Sound, you understand?
And big up Kirkisy, the mayor of Tampa. And
right.
Yep.
And big up Country Boy, too.
And big up Darren, too. Big up Darren. I let him hold me out for the mechanic thing, but big up Darren, because he make the link.
Janai Sound. Big up
Janai Sound. Okay, adapt me that time.
VI crew.
Yeah,
big up yourself, too. Jamaica.
Yeah.
Trinidad. All about
but
this.
Yeah, but from since we're gonna talk about the rhythm because the man said sharpest. Yo, the rhythm there kick off. We're gonna have to do something. But we'll do it on, the Christmas time, everything was a family thing. So now we're back on the New Year, so working time again. So
Yeah, you got springtime coming. Girls is ready to dash out. So definitely.
Let's go. Turn it up now.
Whenever it's raining, me and my lady, and we coop up in our bed like we're lazy. No matter it's pouring, no time for snoring, we gon' make love to the sunrise. Whenever it's raining, me and my lady, and we coop up in our bed like we're lazy. No matter it's pouring, no time for snoring, we gon' make love to the sunrise. Well, I love a rainy night, me and my girl are hug up tight, and the two of we are cool and they feel moonlight. Instead of acting cockatoo, say she fix a cup of tea, cause she know me I go fix her business in return, you see. Come me, pull up.
You can't give them everything.
Woo!
That's not in the building today at Pillow
He's
Talk.
like, you can't put it all in. You gotta just give him some.
So we can't get the Born Jamaican song?
He said just put the tip. Just give him the tip.
We can't get the Born Jamaican song?
Big up Endless Shine, any which part you're there. All Jamaicans, all about the place.
We sing, say,
the week, run it quick, big up yourself.
the wickedest time me and my girl not come. Band American used to tear the place down. Now put it down, dang. Papa make it on, ding, yeah. Sometimes coffee, sometimes tea. You know, say Band American was a celebrity. Ram down to town. Come here, say in your country. Whoa, Shelly, you know you look nice and sweet. The glimity, you have on the meat. Want it every day, and not to mention the week. We say reggae music run the world, for respect that. Every time we touch the mic and screaming boom, shock attack. Crowds are massive, catch the vibes. We are not a doctor, this is a lesson, definition upon the Pillow Talk.
Big up yourself, Natch, online, Natch, everything. I'm in passing through Florida, all sound man link up, all promoters link up. All I can say is Pillow Talk, you're the greatest, you're the baddest, and I like your platform, yo. Love it. I'll be back.
Right.
Thank you again for the
Big up
opportunity.
yourself, my general.
Say a word, fam.
Frankie Music.